A wonderful day today. Therefore, I'm having a wonderful day today. Beautiful weather in Ohio. I want to know what's going on. How are all of your days going? Because, look, up 13, almost 14% right now. Today's a good day. What's up, Joanne Kelly? How are you doing, guys? You know the drill by now. Let me know if the chat's working. Let me know if all this good stuff is working. If the audio's working. If everything looks good, we're going to get started because I think, guys, I think we're going to close above 14 today. I know a lot of people were a little skeptical at the end of last week, but I think we're going to close above 14 today, and it's going to be a good day. Bro, what's up, Matthew Callahan? How's your day going, man? Hopefully it's going as good as mine. Let us know, guys, if you're all having a good day. Hands down, what's up, Clay, bro? What's up, Hands Down Clothing Co.? Oh, what's going on? All systems go, Austin. All systems are go. Good deal, man. Good deal. Sup? What's up, Tom? How are you doing? Hello, Phil. Drew, what's going on, Drew? Hey, did anybody see me earlier? Is anybody here from Stock Bandits live stream earlier today? Clay, bro, my dude, what's up? Connor, yes, we can hear you. Good, Tom, perfect. Love the market today. Brandon, a couple stocks were down, but the main stock right now is doing very well, so I'm doing good. Clay, bro, I'm so pumped. Hobby channel. Good day, isn't it? Good day. Alex Garcia, yo. LFG, let's go, Alex. Let's go. Darius, hey, what's up, Anders? How are you doing, Anders? Vigilante in the house, perfect. We got a mod here, I love it. Hi, Clay. What's up, Joanne? How are you doing today? Hey, another good day. Lisa, today's a very good day. Look at this, 1375. We're still 30 minutes out. Claybro owns 330. Matthew, I don't know if I own that time slot or not, but hey, I am glad to be here. Absolutely loving it. What is Stock Bandits? He's got a pretty good channel too. I was in there hanging out in his live stream a little earlier today. Had some fun. Always good to go in some other people's live streams, man. Especially some of these, I don't want to call them, smaller YouTubers, but guys, whether you got 50 people in your live stream, 5 people in your live stream, everybody that's pumping AMC right now, giving good information on it out there, show them some love, show them some support, subscribe to their channels, all that good stuff, because hey, we need diversity in opinions. We need to know what's going on out there, and I'm not the only guy out there. We know this. Hello, my good friend Clay, bro. What is up, SD? How's your day going? Best life has started, Carlos. We're living the best life, man. Absolutely. What up, Clay, bro? What's going on, Jason? Guys, celebrating my birthday on Saturday, but don't worry too much. My birthday is actually on Wednesday, and we're going to have a pretty good giveaway coming up here. But look at this. You see this right here? My sister made me that. Isn't that pretty nice of her? I thought that was really cool. Jamal Jackson, thank you for the super chat, Jamal. Let's see what Jamal's got to say. You know I've always been skeptical about the YouTubers. What if you guys are being funded by the hedge funds to get us to milk all our money out? Jamal, if that were the case, man, I would probably have a lot more money than I do, but that's not the case, dude. Look, I don't care if I take every single dollar from the hedge funds. I don't want them to pay me. I just want them to pay me in AMC shares, right? How do you do that? You run the price of AMC up. You don't sell it back to them because they absolutely need to buy it back. So you don't wait. You don't sell it back to them until they have to pay ridiculous prices. That's the only way the hedge funds are gonna pay me. And dude, at the end of the day, I don't know if hedge funds are actually paying people or not. If they are, they haven't asked to pay me yet. I mean, come on. If they want to pay me to do exactly what I'm doing here, I'd probably be okay with it. But, dude, I'm going to charge them so much for each share of AMC that they owe me that it's not even funny. So, if they want to give me a little something beforehand, okay. But, shoot, dude, that's how I'm going to charge them. When moon soon. Yes, Matthew, when moon soon. What is the price target tonight? Elite, $14, man, $14. That's what I want to go. Is 2K a realistic price? Jonas, 2K is probably going to be, I don't want to say tough, but hey, man, I'm hoping for 1,000. I'm optimistic we hit 1,000, but if you've been in any of the live streams so far, if you've seen any of the videos so far, you know that that's what I want to see. Dude, we could see so much more than 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. Vigilante knows that we can see 100,000. Much beyond 100,000, guys. I don't know. I really don't know if the money exists much beyond 100,000. In all honesty, I really don't know if that money exists. But dude, if we see 1,000 and I'm gonna be very, very happy, imagine how happy I'm gonna be with 100,000. 100 times happier, right? Jamal Jackson with another super chat. Let's see what Jamal's got to say again. Just in the back of my mind, trust me, I'm all in this bad boy. Just a little confirmation, my guy. Thanks. Absolutely, Jamal. And hey, man, if the hedge funds want to pay me to do, if any hedge funds are watching right now, I know we got 116 in here. Might be a hedge fund, maybe an intern working at a hedge fund, something. Maybe your dad works at a hedge fund. You can tell them if they want to pay me to do what I'm doing right now. I don't know if I would deny it, but that's to do exactly what I'm doing right now. And they're going to pay me in the long run. I think they're going to pay every single one of us in here in the long run. I mean, who owns shares of AMC? If you own shares of AMC, the hedge funds are going to pay you too. Let us know in the chat right now. Just say yes or no. Are the hedge funds eventually going to be paying you? Simple as that. Because my answer is yes. The hedge funds will absolutely be paying me. Big Easy says yes. Clay's the bro. M. James, yes, yes, yes. We got Drew, Christian, Heyman, yes. Steve says yes. SK says heck yes. Debbie says yes. Sensible says they're going to pay me a lot. Maybe, maybe not. Matthew, you better say yes, man. Ali, yes. Look at this, guys. JT Wisco in the house. The hedgies will pay every single one of us. There's so many. Alex is a believer in the phantom shares, and he says they are absolutely going to pay him. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Don't get too worried that YouTubers are being paid by hedge funds. We're all going to get paid by hedge funds at some point. Plus, honestly, if hedge funds were paying us and nobody disclosed that information, you'd be in trouble with YouTube too. But yeah, guys, the hedge funds are going to be paying every single one of us who owns at least one share. I want to subscribe. Do it. Do it, Tom. Sid says yes. Matthew, yes. Lisa, yes. We're on fire. Yes, Ali. It's running. Is it running? Yeah, 13. Guys, we're closing above 14 today. I'm on it. Clay helped me land AMC Queen. Hey, Vigilante, congratulations, man. I'm glad that's working out for you. Same one we're talking about? I mean, I hope so. If she's in here watching right now, definitely the same one we're talking about. You can message me later, man. But another thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Hands up for Vigilante. Very nice. Nicely done, Vigilante. Nice hair, Clay, bro. Sensible. Thank you very much. I cut it on Saturday. I cut my hair on Saturday. And for anybody out there who's wondering, you can check out the Amazon affiliate link below if you would like to know what hair product I use. And just set that up this weekend as well. So there you go. Watching. Something about she is watching. I don't know if she's watching. Man, you better not know if she's walking. It might be a little weird. But if she's watching right now, congratulations. Vigilante's a good guy. Thoughts on SEC suspends dark pool fibers today with all of a sudden sustainable growth. Anders. Look, man. We still have to. We still tested that 14 level. And I'm sure we're still going to have some resistance there. I don't think that the dark pools are creating as much resistance and as much problems as a lot of people suspect. That's my opinion of it. I don't really see him as that big of a problem. But hey, man, I don't know. If we bust right through this 1450 level now and we just keep on going, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were doing something on those dark pools that can only be done after dark, you know? And that's dangerous. We can't talk about that after dark stuff here. Pretty sure Lou handles the after dark stuff, right? So we'll leave that one over there. But hey, if we break right through 1450, they can shut down whatever they want. I'm cool with that. Anyone watch New York Angelo and DTCC providing phantom shares of the corruption of Citadel submarket making... I did not see that, Alex. I did not see New York Angelo's video on that. Was it good? Let me know if it was good. Walker, you watched that earlier. Don't know if Walker saw it, but maybe you guys saw in the chat. Guys, just as always, if I missed something in the chat, don't be afraid to send it again. If somebody else is answering somebody else in the chat, absolutely perfect. That's what we're here for. Q&A sessions. You guys got questions. You've got the answers. I've got some answers, but we're going to make it happen. So I watched Adventure Time. No, I did not watch Adventure Time. Marable, let's go. Let's absolutely go. Keep buying and holding and buying more. Juan Medina, absolute. Guys, that is the plan right there. Buy, hold. If you can buy more and want to buy more, buy more. Hey, Clay Bros, anything they can do to counter the squeeze? Big D, can they counter the squeeze? If you mean once it starts, dude, once it starts, they're pretty much in trouble. Once it starts, they're pretty much in trouble. If they want to prelude the squeeze and try to stop it early, yeah, they probably could, but I don't think they will. I don't think that they're going to admit defeat. And that's basically what they would have to do if they wanted to stop this thing from squeezing. I don't see it happening, man. I really don't see it happening. Gregory Williams, what's up, bro? What's going on, Gregory? How are you doing? It's my favorite game show. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Price is Right, it's a classic, man. You got to go with Price is Right. Last week, 1,000 shares between my family. Now 1.3 shares. While Medine is at getting that family going. There you go. Sean Harrigan in the house. What's up, Sean? Close 602.21. Is that during the squeeze? Is that what you're saying there? 602.21? Because that would be an awfully high close from the 13. So you're saying we're going. What's up, cousins? What's up, Hamo? How are you doing? Citadel buying calls and doing what they always do. Hedge. Absolutely, Vigilante. Hedge funds will hedge. It's okay if they buy calls. It's okay if they buy shares. Because their position, their overall position is drastically leveraged towards the downside. So even if it goes up, they're still losing because they're overweighted to the downside. Claybro was good. FaZe, everything's good, man. You out of school already? You home yet? How do we affirm that we are holding real shares ourselves and that our shares are not phantom? Jameson, you can be... Listen, I don't want to say you can be sure, but phantom shares are only allowed to exist for 2 days. 2 days beyond the settle date. 4 total days, like beyond the date you click buy in your portfolio. They're only allowed to exist for 4 days. So if you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, you could say that if you've had shares for more than 4 days, they're definitely real. Other than that, there's no way you can confirm that your shares are real or not. Your broker knows. All that stuff's kept track of in the behind the scenes and all that with the brokers and the NSCC and reported to the SEC. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Unless, of course, you bought your shares today. Then you can worry about it for the next 3 days. I've not watched that on YouTube. Sorry. Thanks for all the info you give us every day. Juan Medina, we're here, man. We're growing our portfolios, and we're going to make the best year ever out of this AMC squeeze. Gente vai para... Vamos, Ross, vamos. Vamos para a lua. Interesting. Thanks for the answer. Absolutely, Jameson. Absolutely. And look, man, if you believe that things are a lot more corrupt than people would lead on, then you could be a little worried. But if you... Dude, I don't tend to worry about stuff that, I don't know, doesn't exist, can't be proven to exist, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to worry about it, hey, man, worry about it. But I'd say you're good beyond 4 days. Do I follow soccer? Light. Don't ask me anything about soccer, man. Don't ask me anything about soccer. Looking very showered today, Clay. Breakdown. I appreciate that. I did shower this morning. Been a few hours, but appreciate that. Thanks for looking out. If close above 14, I'll have trouble sleeping. Herb. No trouble sleeping. Herb, I saw you earlier. In Stock Bandits Super Chat, or not Super Chat, Stock Bandits Chat. So shout out to you, man. What's going on? How many hedge funds have to cover? Well, I guess it would depend on how over-leveraged they are in AMC. But guys, a lot of them are going to have to cover. If not all of them are going to have to cover. If it's short squeezes and we're seeing prices that are absurdly high, right? They're not going to be able to sit on those losses, and it's going to trigger a chain reaction. I'm American/Brazilian. Achmo Alex. Clay, bro, if you watch the Wall Street Conspiracy, Dondrell, I don't think so. Are you talking about like a documentary, or are you talking about something that somebody put out on YouTube? You're not showering until 1,000. Let's go. Corey, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. No showering, guys. No showering until we hit 1,000. Let's go. I have not seen it, Dondrell. No, I have not. Not me being semi on time. Smoking token. Glad you're here, though. Glad you are here. What up, Claybo? Well, what's up, Christian? How are you doing? It's the only Q&A stream I could find. Well, shoot, man. Good. Glad you're here, Jack. If you got a question, man, don't be afraid to ask it. Fake squeeze. Tips on what we do. Ali, man, I'm not too worried about fake squeeze. I should check that video out or something. Who started talking about a fake squeeze? Because I honestly, I think a fake squeeze would be horrible. Here's a share on me, Clay, bro. Sensible. Thank you very much, Sensible, for the super chat. Should we get that shared now? Should we just pick it up at the market? Like, what do you guys think? Sensible. Just pick it up right now? You tell me, man. That was you. That was you. Pick it up now? Market order? Like, what are you saying? I mean, I got the tablet right here. I don't have to touch my phone. I'm streaming on my phone, so I can't do it on my phone. You let me know whenever you want. Sensible. Dude, you sent it, so we'll get it. Let's just go. I got to unlock it. Hold on. We'll get that going. I do not play any games, Jack. I do not play any games at all. All right, quantity. A share on Sensible. Let's get this going. All right, we got a share on Sensible. Absolutely. Cool. We get another share on Sensible. Thank you very much, Sensible. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. You play the squeeze game. I'm playing the squeeze game, Tom. I'm absolutely playing the squeeze game. I just subscribed. Fresh cut. Thank you for noticing, Christian. Thank you for noticing. I cut my hair on Saturday. Thank you very much. Great job, Clay. Hey, Sensible. That's on you, man. That's on you. Share on Sensible. We picked it up. Market order. No hesitation, guys. If you think 1360 is a high price, do you even know what the short squeeze is going to show? We love you, Clay. Chaos, we love you. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Is 100K possible? Very good question, Alex. 100K is possible. I like the way you worded that question. Is 100K going to happen? Would be a completely different question. Am I freaking invisible or what? Hang tight, you are hating it. You are not invisible, man. Guys, I'm very sorry if I miss the chat, but just send it back, send it back, send it back. You can think, wait. Oh, Wanda? Yeah. Let's talk about what's probable. SK, big difference in what's possible and what's probable. Now, isn't it? 1K to 5K, realistic. Hey, Face, I'm down with 1K, man. Absolutely. Just subscribed. For it to get to 100,000 with FOMO retail buyers, we need to stay at 20 to 30 and so on. I mean, what normal Joe would pay that much? Jolly. I don't think any normal Joe would pay that much. I really do not think any normal Joe would pay that much. I really don't know if any normal Joe would pay $1,000 for AMC or $500. Well, I might pay $500 for AMC. Like if they see it's green, they don't want to miss out. I could see them paying that. D Owie? Hey, I'm very sorry. I do not know how to pronounce this last name here. D. We'll call you D. Thank you very much for the super chat. Never hear E-Trade recommend by any YouTubers. Any reason they need to worry with my AMC? No. D. Absolutely not. E-Trade has a very poor referral program. So I just be 100% honest with you, man. E-Trade has a very poor like affiliate program or referral program. I know some guys that use E-Trade. They love the platform. Never heard any complaints about them, so I would not worry if I were you about E-Trade at all. But you know, some of these other ones, Robinhood, Webull, they got really good referral programs. I've never had a problem with Webull at all. I really appreciate it. I mean, I think it's a very nicely laid out platform, and oh man, if at the end of the day, like even if you use Robinhood or somewhere else, if you believe in your broker and you don't go to sleep at night wondering if your sell button's going to be there tomorrow, then I think you're okay. Whatever you use, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Webull, Robinhood, all that stuff, man. Webull's top dog right now. Alan, I have zero complaints about Webull with crypto and options and the stock selection. Now, they don't have some of the other over-the-counter stocks that you can get on E-Trade and stuff. They're not going to be on Webull, but man, I have no complaints so far about Webull. I really appreciate Webull. How's a realistic 1,000, realistic target? Jim, man, I'm shooting for 1,000. I want to see 1,000 for sure. But like I say, and I always say, dude, if we pass 1,000 and just blow right by it, I'm going to be super happy. If we stop short, I understand that people need to take their profits before we even get to 1,000. So it's going to be a game, man. We need to see what we can come up with and how much we can really do this year. And, dude, I'm hoping for 1,000. Honest, 1,000 is a slam dunk. Alan, 1,000 is a slam dunk. Anything beyond, if we just rock it right past 1,000 like it doesn't even exist, then shoot, dude, that's icing on the cake. Could you give please a quick shout out to my youngest son, Brayley? Is it Brayley? Hands down. Just graduated from high school yesterday and pronounced, B. Rayleigh? B. Rayleigh? Is that what it is? Brayley or B. Rayleigh? I think B. Rayleigh. B. Rayleigh. Shout out to Hands Down Clothing Co. son, B. Braley, or AMC Rayleigh. You're the man. Congratulations on graduating, and I hope the absolute best for your future. Tell your dad to get you a share of AMC, and you're gonna be set for the future. There you go. Should we buy it now? Salil, I just bought one on Sensible. Just bought one right on Sensible. Market order, dude. Just go click it if you want. Congrats. Yes, congrats. Sensible American says congrats as well to Hands Down Clothing. All right, can you explain what hedge funds covering actually means? Are they covering their puts? Do they have to buy 100 shares of the price to cover one contract? Jameson, yes. So if they were buying puts, that would mean that they could put the stock to somebody else. So that's probably not the case what they're doing with puts. If they're selling puts, if they're getting that money, they're saying somebody can put that stock to them at that price. So yes, they would be buying those shares at that price if the person who bought the put exercised the put instead of just went out and profited off the difference in the put. However, when you hear covering, it's more or less referring to when they're covering their short positions. So to cover a short position, all that means is they've sold it already. They've got the obligation to buy it back. So instead of saying buying the stock, we say covering because that position is already open. That short position is already open. So they're just covering the sale that they already made. They owe a share, they cover that share. Thanks, my friend. Bought in a few shares. There you go. Hands down. Congratulations. B. Rayleigh. I hope I'm not screwing that up. Hands down. I'm sorry, man. 06 on aftermarket right now. It's not aftermarket. Yeah, what? What are we talking about? 06 on AM? Sorry if I missed that one, man. Sorry, resend it again. Maybe I can get it. Still gonna squeeze? Brandon, we better squeeze? What do you mean we still gonna squeeze? You worried that we're not going to? How fast could price action move once AMC hits 3 or 4 digits to make 10K possible? Mista. Dude, I tell you right now, it's gonna be very fast. I've done a couple videos on what it would mean. Like the duration of the short squeeze is a pretty good one if you want to get a little more focused of an answer. But dude, I strongly believe that there's going to be so much buying and selling activity. There's going to be Braley. Okay, Braley, are we laughing at Braley or is it B. Rayleigh? Man, you got me all messed up now, hands down. I honestly believe that the volatility is going to be insane during the short squeeze, man. And it could go from 1,000 to 10,000 in minutes. I mean, it's wherever those sell orders line up next. So if I got my sell order at $1,000 per share and the next order to come in is $10,000 per share, like if I just completely blew it and the next order to come in is at 10,000, those hedge funds are buying those shares up like boom, boom, boom. They basically put in a market order and whatever's available becomes available. And dude, if my order's at 1,000 and the next order's at 10,000, the price is going to jump. We're going to see some circuit breaker activity, but it's going to jump to that next order to fill it. And if you're the next guy at 10,000, man, there's your shares. They're gone. You named your price and you got it. Sean Harrigan with the super chat. Let's see what Sean Harrigan has to say. Can you holler at my son Shannon? He's autistic and loves all things math and science. We listen to you every day. He'd love to hear a YouTuber call him out. Sean Harrigan, Shannon. Hopefully I got that right. Shannon, how are you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a great day, Shannon. All things math and science. Shannon, you're going to be doing very well. You got an awesome dad. Absolutely. Your dad knows what he's doing, Shannon, so you better listen to him. But it sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders too, man. So shout out to you. Hey, Shannon, look at this. Everybody in the chats now giving a shout out to Shannon. I love it, guys. This is good support here. That's what we're talking about. Everybody's giving shout outs to everybody. We're all in this together. Absolutely. Shannon, I hope you have a great day, man. Do you think the DTC is too low on AMC squeeze? Chase, this may come as a shock. A lot of people think that we're going to be using up all of the DTC's insurance and everything. I think that the clearinghouses, these intermediaries, the regulators, I believe that they're positioning themselves up with these tighter restrictions on margin and all of the things that they're going to be doing to regulating the hedge funds, that it's going to be very difficult to touch and extremely difficult to take all of the insurance money out of these guys and to take the money from the intermediaries and clearinghouses. I really believe. Look at all these shout outs going to Shannon, man. That is awesome. Shannon's blowing up the chat. There you go. There you go, Shannon. Check that out. Yeah, dude, I think it's going to be pretty difficult to eat up all of that insurance money. I really do. Doesn't mean we can't. If we can hold out, it doesn't mean we can't. But I believe they're setting themselves up so that they don't really have to worry about going bankrupt like the hedge funds would. AMC, Lucas in the house. SK, I don't have any options, man. Look, if you're looking to get an option for the squeeze and you're really trying to get an out-of-the-money option cheap, you can't time the squeeze, dude. So I would probably go longer term if that's something you wanted to play with. But buying shares and holding shares is going to be a better way, unless, of course, you buy an option and it's pretty close to in the money and you plan on, exercising that option and purchasing those shares. But I really don't think that a gamma squeeze or buying call options is going to be a huge contributor to the actual squeeze. I believe individual shares will be better than that. Tom, thank you for the super chat. What's up, bro? What do you think of an AMC community gathering in the future, maybe in Vegas? I'm on the no shower till squeeze. Tom is in on the no shower till squeeze, guys. It's like No Shave November. We are not showering. It's no shower squeeze. It's no shower till squeeze day. So I don't know if we should make this a thing or not, because I'm pretty sure that the guys buying AMC right now would actually be in on that. So I don't know if we're starting something good here or not, Tom, with the no shower till squeeze. But man, I missed the beginning of that. It's focused too much on the shower. Tom, I think that, yeah, dude, I think that people would definitely be down to do a get together once AMC squeezes. Absolutely. Just stay over there, bro. Yeah, David, no shower till squeeze, man. The good thing about that is you guys can't smell me from there. So no carbs. He's going, Maxine, no carbs till squeeze. There you go. I like it. Tommy needs a shower. Tom doesn't need a shower, but Tommy needs a shower. Don't make this a thing. Listen, I don't know if we should make it a thing or not, but you guys can't smell me from there, so I'm okay. You can smell me from the UK. Lauren, you actually might be, if I didn't shower till the squeeze, I'm pretty sure that would be a good way to get some publicity. Don't shower till the squeeze, and then like every day I come, like my hair gets a little greasier and a little more matted down, and bad news. I think it would be pretty good. Best shower, yo. Meeting up in Vegas. There we go. We're going to meet up in Vegas after we all shower, right? We're going to make an exit plan video. Farah. Yes, that is on my list of videos to do. I got another one in the queue that I may do for this evening. But we'll have to see. I can definitely put that one in the queue. Is it Iyad Farah or Iyad Farah? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Very sorry. But yes, I will do one. I'll make a video on an exit plan for sure. How high do I think AMC is going to go? I'm very hopeful that AMC goes to 1,000, but shoot, it could blow right past that $1,000 number. We could get stopped short of 1,000. It just depends if people do what they really say they're going to do. I hope we see 1,000. I really do. I really hope we see 1,000 for sure. Money shower after squeezes. Yes, money shower after it squeezes, Tommy. I like it. Transferred all my shares on Friday, so I won't have access all week. Am I screwed? Nick, you are not screwed, man. We're not gonna squeeze before the end of the week. And look, if the squeeze starts before the end of the week, your shares, you'll have access to them before we go back down. I wouldn't worry about that, man. Why do the hedge funds have to buy every share? It's the only way we see 100,000. Correct, James. Not necessarily the only way we see 100,000, but I would say, yeah, very likely the only way you see 100,000. But they have to buy the shares back during a short squeeze and during a margin call because they've already sold them and they owe those shares. It's a legal obligation that they have to buy them back at that point. Do you think 1,000 shares would be enough to buy a Lambo? Mavs, man, it depends on how high the price goes, but two, dude, if Lambo is like your dream car and Lambo is what you want following the squeeze, okay. I say financial freedom and financial security for the rest of your life for sure, but Oscar Diaz, thank you for the super chat. I'm confused. So not everyone who is holding will get their money when we decide to sell at the squeeze. Just a few lucky apes. Oscar, you are absolutely in luck, my man. Not the last video No, it was the last video I posted. It was the one I posted yesterday. Will you be able to sell your shares during the squeeze? If you want to go check that video out, I think it's like 9 minutes long maybe. Very focused approach to it. It's the one I posted yesterday, so it's not even 24 hours old at this point. Yes, man, you are going to have the opportunity to sell your shares during the short squeeze. And it goes into a lot more detail in the video, but there will be so many day traders, these risky guys out there who want to try and make a quick 100, 200% on their investment in AMC. They're going to be rushing in. FOMO buyers are going to be rushing in. So don't think that you're only going to see 87 million shares being traded during the short squeeze. There's going to be guys that get ripped trying to take advantage of it, guys that come in and try to buy it at 1,000 and sell it at 2,000. You know, some of them might get ripped, but if you're in early, dude, you name your price on one you want to sell. Later, Clipper opened to press today, not about the stock though. M. James, you leaving, man? Stick around if you want. You don't have to be too active in the chat if you don't want to, but hey, I believe this is a good place. If you're not feeling too well, it's a pretty good place to uplift the spirits and hang out for a while. You're among friends here. We're going to get popcorn. Little joker. We're going to get so much popcorn, man. It's not even going to be funny. We're going to get so much popcorn. I did not see what Blackjack said, but Blackjack, you are right. Don't sell your car. 584 is a good amount. Garrett, 584 is a good amount. If somebody said they were going to sell their car, thank you for talking them off that cliff. I think 1450 is still a magic number. The game on then. Anders, I still think 1450 is a magic number. Absolutely. 1367, we got a 1367 close. And 1370 after hours. I love it very much. Sean Allison, Clay bro, what's up? What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Stick around, stick around. Ain't nobody hating. Yes. FaZe, you are correct on that one. You're in good place here, M. James. Absolutely. I'm selling a car. Nasty's selling a car. If anybody wants a car, Nasty's got one for sale right there. Buy more shares. I'm going to go dump my 401k in AMC. Made the decision Saturday. Started the process today. Vigilante is all in. Do we recommend being all in on AMC? If you're crazy like Vigilante, Vigilante's going all the way to 100k. We don't recommend going all in. We recommend whatever you feel comfortable with. And I know for a fact Vigilante feels comfortable with AMC going to 100,000 and putting 401k in there. JT Wisco with a super chat. JT Wisco, Clay bro, big shout out to my dad on his 92nd birthday today and an AMC GME shareholder. He keeps asking, what do you do with these gambling stocks? You hold. Hodl, if you want to say hodl, but you hold. JT Wisco, happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear JT Wisco's dad. Happy birthday to you. Dude, 92. Congratulations, man. That is absolutely awesome. For real. You got a good son. JT Wisco's the man. Bro, you mean it can jump from 1,000 to 10,000 in just a blink? Jonas Ackenbring. Is it likely? It's not likely, okay? It's not likely that it jumps from 1,000 to 10,000, but look, in the case that I gave, yes, it could jump that high. So if zero people, we all believe that apes are not going to be selling their shares. We all believe that retail investors are not going to be selling their shares, right? That's what we look forward to. Now, clearly, some people are going to have to sell their shares. So in the example I gave, yes, let's say I break first. I'm the weakest link in the chain. I put my price target at 1,000. We approach it. Maybe we're trading in the 900, 950 range. And I'm like, dude, I need to hit 1,000 in my portfolio. And I don't want to see it bust past 1,000. I'm like, 1,000's my number. I put my sell order in 1,000. Maybe a couple other people do. Maybe not. I put my sell order in 1,000. And then I'm like, I completely noobed it. We just blow right by 1,000 because the next available sell order is at 10,000 or 5,000, you know, whatever number you want to use. The next available sell order, every other holder of AMC says, forget 1,000. I'm not selling at 1,000. The hedge funds are required to buy, absolutely, and they say, well, here's our order. We need 87 million shares. Fill them. The next order that comes in is 10,000. Yeah, you'll see it jump a crazy amount. It's just going to bang, 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 bang. Fill those. I don't know. I guess you would have to be able to put that sell order in at that point. So I don't know if you could see that jump if your broker did not allow that big of a jump. So now that I'm thinking about that, maybe it wouldn't be so drastic unless your broker allows the order to go in there. So thinking about that, yes, but theoretically, like if that's when the next order was, that's what they would fill and we would see that jump. But I guess it would depend on what broker you're using and what kind of orders they allow. I think banks will margin call Citadel. Man, I think Citadel's going to get margin called at some point. I do. What's up, Matt Perry? Which Matt Perry's in the house now? Real one, fake one. Matt Perry, Chandler, bro. I don't know which one we're talking about here. Reason I'm not setting a sell order, I'm just riding it on until I feel like selling so the hedges don't get... There you go, Shadow Gaming. And that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. But just be prepared. Like, if you aren't... like I say, it depends on where your broker's going to allow the sell order to go to. But I don't have a problem using limits. I really don't have a problem using limit or market order. But just be prepared, guys. I don't want anybody to be sleeping. I don't want anybody to be sleeping during the squeeze, okay? Can it squeeze after hours? It can definitely start to squeeze after hours, but they're never going to find the volume to finish after hours. They won't. Let's move this over. Guys, look at my sister gave me for my birthday. Isn't that sweet? I think that's really cool. Thank you, sister. Thank you very much. Can I deposit money to Robinhood right now? I won't get paid, but I won't get paid till 2 days. Angelo, that's risking it, man. That's risking it. Only deposit money you got. I wouldn't. If they try to settle earlier, I don't want anybody, because I think there's a fee if they do a reversal on the transaction or if you don't have the funds. Wouldn't do that. Sean Harrigan with the super chat. Let's see what Sean's got to say. Important. Hedge funds have to buy not only shorts, but any IOUs. So it doesn't matter if they have phantom or real. They have to buy what you put up for sale. Sean, that is correct, man. If they got phantom shares out there, if they got real shares out there, whether they're IOUs, they're lent out shares, they're borrowed shares, that's what attributes to the real excitement of this short squeeze. Sundial squeezed at 4 a.m., so I didn't catch it until the way down at 6 a.m. Only lasted a few hours. Anthony, look, man, I don't know the numbers that were on Sundial, but they're not going to find 87 million shares after hours. Silence. Look at this dude. He's lurking in the shadows like a ninja, and he just tells me to silence my phone. Did it even vibrate? I don't even know, but it's silenced now, Nicholas F. Best safe dates for options. Ty. I mean, if you're looking for safe dates, the longer the better, man, because nobody knows if it's going to squeeze tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to squeeze it by the end of the year. You know, there's really no telling what we're going to be capable of. So if you're looking for safer dates, obviously the further out the expiration, the safer the option. What a sweet sister I have. Lauren! Dude, I think that's a cool birthday present. Thank you very much. A year? V, I'm just throwing out numbers, man. I'm just throwing out, clearly, the longer the expiration date, the further out the expiration date on the option, the safer the option is going to be. Hello, Clay. You're looking cute. Nancy, appreciate that. Thoughts on AMC today? Absolutely loving AMC today. I wanted to close above $14, $13.67 unless we settle at a different number. $13.67 is what I'm showing for the close today. I'm game, man. I'm game. What is it, a 13% price? Yeah, 13.16%. Price gain? Dude, where are you going to get a 13% gain in a day? Chris Hansen, thank you for the super chat. Price prediction for the end of the week. Chris, I want to test that 1450 again, man. I want to test that 1450. Whether we break it, I don't know if we got it this time or not. We might see BlackRock and Vanguard step in and sell at 14. But, man, I really want to test that 14 again. Thunder Jumper with the super chat. A Super Stonk episode is live today. Okay. Super Stonk episode is live today. Very good. Super Stonk. Are we talking YouTuber? Super Stonk? Clarify. Just so I'm on the same page and I'm not talking about something completely different. Thunder. Thumper. That would be Thumper Junder. Is it Thumper Junder or Thunder Jumper? Weeble won't let you set a limit and sell it more than 2 times the current price. More than 2 times the current price? I don't know if that's the case. It might depend on what stock we're talking about, SK, but I don't know if that's the... Anybody confirm that or deny that if it's 2x the current price? I don't know. I want to test 10K. Trey Rob, I want to test 10K too, man. I would love to test 10K by the end of the week as well. I could be day trading this, but I do it. Be hurting the cause. We need to just hold. Henry, dude, if everybody thought like you, we'd probably bust right through this 1450 level of resistance and go to the moon by now. You get so many people out there that are trading the technicals, and it's killing me. Super Stunk does DD interviews with very credible people. Clay Bro, Thunder Jumper, very nice. Make sure, guys, make sure to check out his live if you can. When's he going live, Thunder Jumper? When's he going live? Or when I don't know. I would assume it's he, but when is Super Stunk going live? Huddle, 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 huddle. Yes, Sean. Hold, guys, hold. Does it hurt to have sell limits already set? John, I don't think it hurts too much to have sell limits already set. 4:30 Eastern time. Oh, so he's going up pretty quick. Very nice, Thunder. Very nice. Make sure to check his live stream out, guys. Clay, wish me a happy B-Day. Little Joker, happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you. Dude, this is a good week for birthdays, guys. I love it. Sell limits put selling pressure on the stock. Yeah, maybe, but I guess it depends on where you're setting your sell limits to. Like, if you're setting a sell limit at 1450, you're day trading the stock. All right, I'm not down for that. But if you can set some ridiculous sell limit at some price that you are going to be okay getting out at, okay. Thunder Jumper, you are oh my gosh. You were amazing, Thunder Jumper. Absolutely, guys. That was embarrassing, I know. But if you don't know by now, these super chats, since they do not have a question attached to them or shout out or anything else, I have to mimic the super chat. And that was a rather embarrassing one. So thank you very much, Thunder Jumper. I appreciate that. Make sure to check out the Super Stunk live stream starting at 4:30. God. 1387, guys. We're going to test 14 after hours. This is going to be another one of those days where we just blow through 1450 after hours, and this time we sustain it. Ty, $99,000 sell limit. Set it and forget it at that point. Except, please, have a plan B in place in case we don't reach 99,000. Just have a plan B in place. Does this week feel a little different than last week's run-up? Kyle, I guess it would feel a little different knowing that Wanda's out of the picture now. Starting off very nice on Monday. I believe this is a very nice start to the week. So yeah, it does feel a little bit different. TG Samaritan, hello, how are you? Shooting up, let's go. 1390, we're going, guys. 13, now we're breaking 14. I know we're breaking 14 after hours. I love it. How do we know if hedge funds already covered just a few million each day over time? Well, we'll know when the latest short interest or the latest short shares information becomes available. But yeah, they would have to be admitting defeat at that point, which I don't think we're going to see. Yeah, Samo, we're going for 14, man. We're going. Shoot, my boy. We're going, Tanya. We're shooting for that 14. I know we are. To some on paper hands, to others, I'm too hopeful. What's my price? I don't know. Probably my price. I hope, dude, I hope you're going above. Your price is probably 5 to 10K at that point. But I hope you're going above. I've seen some people say $100, man. I really think that $100 is kind of low. I don't know. The actor, writer, strong. Trey Rob, I do not know who that is, actually. Hopefully it's a very good actor. Good evening, Clay Bro, and all the bros out there. Simon, good evening to you as well. This is a very good evening indeed. Can you simply buy, then exercise a call option to buy 100 shares of stock at a discount? Puppies. Yes. But I think if you added everything up, like if you immediately bought a call option for an in-the-money call and then immediately exercised it, I think you'd be paying a premium over just buying it in the market. You'd have to let the price go up a little bit before you just did that. Theoretically, you could, but I think that you'd be better off just buying it. Otherwise, everybody would do that. So can I do anything for you on your birthday? Nancy, you can be here, and on my birthday, that is Wednesday, guys, we're going to be doing an awesome giveaway. Awesome. Oh, hey, if you didn't see, look, bro shirt. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for Wednesday? Who wants a bro shirt on Wednesday? Let me know. This one actually says holding the hedge funds hostage. I don't know if that's going to be available on Wednesday. Nancy, crazy. Yeah, who wants a bro shirt on Wednesday, guys? Me. Everybody wants one. So make sure to be here on Wednesday. M. James wants one too. I love it. Mark, I do. Graciela wants one. Very good. Shayna wants one. Very good. D Block, me. Everybody wants one. Guys, look. Wednesday, we're going to be giving away a lot of prizes. You need to make sure that you show up on Wednesday celebrating my birthday in the same fashion that you would celebrate in grade school. You bring the cupcakes for everybody else in the class. So we're going to be doing a nice little merchandise launch. If you don't win something and you do want to buy something, absolutely. Wednesday's the day. We got a lot of prizes coming out Wednesday, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure to show up on Wednesday. And look, we may start some stuff this evening. So watch the video tonight. Read the description tonight. We may start, if you guys share the video on Twitter and tag me on Twitter, we may get this thing started off a little early to get some drawings going before the actual Wednesday live stream. But we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday, so make sure you show up. Playing pin the tail on the hedges. Yes, Scott, we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday. It's going to be very good. Graciela definitely wants one. Bro, I need a 6X shirt. Gordon, I do not have any 6X shirts. I don't know if I could order a 6X shirt, but if special orders can be done. So I don't know if you're joking on that 6X or not, but special orders can be done. Henry needs one. Press the like button. Yes. Like woo. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. Fine, 7X shirt. Yeah, 7X. 6X, I don't know, but 7X, we could definitely do 7X. Hi on bro bumper sticker. Bro vinyl stickers for sure. If you guys want one of those, we can do a lot of those. We can give away some of those. Bro vinyl stickers for the windshield on your car, like the back windshield on the car. Yeah, guys, it's going to be a fun day. I hope that everybody in here shows up, and we're going to have a good time. Guys, if we squeeze on Wednesday, I'm going to have the best birthday ever. How do you win? Garrett, we're going to have a lot of different games we can play, man. Just number guessing. A lot of stuff that we can stay active in the chat. You know, maybe sharing some of the videos, sharing something on Twitter. Because, look, I got to grow the Twitter following a little bit. We're, I think, like 300 and some followers over there. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Thank you very much, Nick, for sending out that Twitter link right there. Make sure to follow me on Twitter right now, guys, too, because we're going to do some hashtag giveaways if you want to hashtag stuff on Twitter. If you want to guess the number, we'll be playing games like that. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for Super Chat, whatever the amount you donate in the Super Chat is during that day. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And trust me, you're going to want to be here. Anthony Walker with the Super Chat. Clay, bro, do shorts positions have an expirations like our calls and puts? Anthony, short positions do not expire. The only way to have an expiration on a short position is to actually have it margin called. So, no, they could theoretically, if the price never goes up, they could hold out forever. Just like you wouldn't have an expiration on your long position. So let's say you bought AMC at, the thing went blank. Are we at 14 yet? Say you bought a share right now at 13.83 and it goes down to 0.05 of a cent. Like, you're not going to have to close out that position if you don't want to. You can keep it open as long as you want. But let's say you bought it on margin and it goes down to a level beyond where you would get margin called, then it would trigger you, and it would trigger that margin call, and then it would be closed out. So that's the only way to have a short position theoretically expire and need to be covered is that margin call. Rocky with the Super Chat. On course. Daily Clay Bros Super Chat. Rocket, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know Rocket's going to be here on Wednesday. We're going to be hanging out on my birthday, and I really hope Rocket is a winner because Rocket is in here every day, and I'm loving it. Thanks. Anthony Walker, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, unfortunately, they don't have a date that they expire on, but that's what we need to do is make them get margin called. I'll remember shirt all over Minneapolis. Nice, Paul. Guys, that's the thing. Like, and these are not bad shirts. Like, I don't want to say bad shirts. Like, you can get some pretty cheap shirts. They're not that cheap shirts. They're not very cheap shirts either. A lot of all the shirts that I bought, this one's the 50-50. I kind of like the 50-50. You know, both of them are good. The 50-50 shirts and the tri-blend shirts. But we're not talking $1 shirts either. You look chill. You're Raya. I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not chill. See the video I tagged you on Twitter? Not. I don't know your Twitter handle. I may have seen it, but I don't know. A few people tagged me in some stuff, so I don't know if I saw the one that you tagged me in or not. Jonas wants a shirt too. Jonas, I hope you get one, man. Except Jonas, it looks like you don't live. Where are you from? I don't know. It looks like you don't live in the U.S. Shipping overseas could be kind of difficult, but hopefully we can make it work. Should we expect BlackRock and Vanguard combined 65 million shares plus to sell shares, thereby pulling a wand and diluting the next price run-up? Paul, should we expect it? Yes, we should expect it. If we don't see it, perfect. But we should expect it. We should. Is that a bro? Kyle, this is Kyle or... It was Kyle, right? Not Kylie. Yeah, Kyle, bro, water bottle, absolutely. Clay, you're doing great things. And Larson, you're doing great things by being here. I really appreciate every single person in here. Keeping the AMC chat going, man. Asking whatever questions you guys have about AMC. Even if you haven't bought a share yet and you're thinking about buying it. Look, man, my brother, he's in the game now. We got another recruit in the game. I'm pretty sure my sister's in the game too. Look, if you're sitting here and you're like, dude, I think I might be too conservative for AMC. I don't really know if this thing's legit. Whatever it may be, if you've got some sort of a doubt on your mind, let us know. If I can't answer it, somebody else can, and I will do my absolute best to answer it. 2 call contracts that expire in September. Better squeeze. Bruce Wayne, I absolutely hope that it squeezes for you. By September, very, very possible. We need to keep this price pressure on them, but very possible. I want a Brodel. Larson. I don't have any Brodels at the moment to do for the giveaway. Maybe I don't know if I can get one that's like this. Should I get some Brodels or... I don't know. I do not have any at the moment for the giveaway on Wednesday. Mainly t-shirts. Mainly t-shirts and decals. Live in Ireland. How can you vote? If you've got shares of AMC, should I exercise my options or just roll them over? Hey, man, that's completely up to you. I think that anybody... My husband is too. Lucy. Oh, there you go. Husband's in on the game. Very nice, Lucy. Very nice. Guys, if you got options, look, it's going to be up to you. I think the more shares that we hold, the absolute better. So that's just my opinion. If you guys want to play options, I would rather you trade options than trade AMC. If you're trying to make money off the day trading and swing trading aspect of AMC, I'd rather see options do that. Just because I really want people to hold AMC at this point, because I know it's going to contribute to the squeeze more than it would if you day traded every time we reach $14. Socks Malone with a super chat. I'm loving everyone today. Made fat stacks. Absolutely, Socks Malone. Absolutely. Up 16%, and then up almost another percent after hours. Beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. I'm in the hope he follows along. Very nice. I appreciate it. Some options expiring this Friday. Very nice. M. James, you in the money? Hopefully. Hope you're in the money, man. Clay, I want to tell my family, but at the other side, I feel I'm dragging them into a risk of losing money. TG. Hey, no problem telling them, and especially if you put it like that. Look, guys, it's not a guaranteed trade. It's guaranteed that the hedge funds have to pay for these shares, that they have to buy these shares back. But look, they can play this game for a long time, right? So as long as you explain it to your family, as long as not in the money yet. I love it, M. James. I love it. I hope you end in the money, man. I absolutely hope you end in the money. Look, as long as you explain it to them, as long as they understand what they're getting themselves into, you shouldn't feel, I don't know, obligated to your family. You shouldn't feel like it's your investment at that point. Look, they know what they're doing. They know it's their money. They can spend it how they want. And as long as they know what's going on, I wouldn't worry about dragging your family into it. Just explain to them the best you can. Sean Harrigan, thank you for the super chat. Nancy has 11. I listen, Nancy, I must be missing some of your comments. I get a little nervous when you type in here, so I have not seen them if you been doing it. Clay, you should get a Claybro. Yeah, I should get a Claybro plush that she gets squeezed. I don't know, maybe I can go on Alibaba or something and order a custom plush. I think she might buy that. I don't know. It's a Claybro squeeze, right? A Claybro squeeze. That would actually be perfect. Sean, I'm gonna have to look into that, man. We could go out. I could buy like a bunch of little Claybro plushes or something, and then it's a Claybro squeeze. That might be a pretty good seller. How do we know they still owe 87 plus million shares? Kyle, very good question. So they report short shares outstanding. I believe it's twice a month. And we look at that number. This is Claybro squish. Back on track. Back on track. That number could have increased. It could have decreased. We'll know the next time they report short shares outstanding. Clay, transfer from Robinhood to Webull, lost shares in the transfer, and all crypto got sold and cannot retrieve the money because Robinhood account is closed. What to do? I would call Webull or Robinhood at that point and ask them what's going on with that. I understand if they didn't transfer over the Webull or over the crypto, that's likely to be closed out and then the money transferred over to your account. But I don't know why you would be missing shares. I've seen that in the frequently asked questions before. I would call them up and ask them. All clear after 1396 all the way to 1459. Let's go, Corey. Let's go. 1374 right now. We're still green after hours. Robinhood does not do crypto transfer. Yeah, it's hard to do crypto transfer, guys, because I don't know if Robinhood's necessarily holding your crypto when you go to buy crypto, if you're just trading like a contract on it, or what the actual deal is with that. But that's one of the assets that they close out and then transfer the cash value. Vamos a la luna. Yes, vamos a la luna. Odalyn, vamos. Puerto Rico in the house. Very nice. Clay, check your DMs. I'll have to check them on Twitter after this. I'm using my phone right now to do this. Appreciate the content, bro. Do you see this thing hitting 20K, or is that unrealistic? Mike James, it's not unrealistic, but I believe it would be very difficult. Where do I put my price predictions, and where do I put my standing when trying to estimate a price? Look, man, it's not can it reach it. It's will everybody else hold that long? Will all 3 million people be able to withstand that temptation, or 4 million, 5 million, how many shareholders we realize there are? Will all of those people be able to hold out that long? And, dude, the apes, the people who are on Reddit, the people who are on YouTube every day, the people who are on Twitter every day, I'm very confident in them. I really am. But I know that there's not 3+ million people on these social media platforms following AMC every day. A lot of them, and nothing against my brother, but just use him as an example. Like, a lot of them might be like my brother, who don't follow all of the social media aspects of it and all of the due diligence that's done and all of that out there. But, you know, somebody recommended AMC to him. Somebody told him, hey, you should get in on this and check out what it's all about. And you got to worry about them being tempted. Dude, if they see 100x on their portfolio, $1,000 per share is still excellent. But, dude, think, they're going to be very tempted to take that profit. Honestly, lost faith in I would not lose faith in the AMC squeeze. Look, those shares need to be covered. It's no surprise to anybody that those shares need to be covered. If you want to lose faith, if you want to doubt something, doubt the timing of the squeeze. Don't doubt that the squeeze is going to happen. Doubt the timing of the squeeze, because there's no doubt that those shares have to be covered. But it's completely logical to doubt when they'll be covered by, because there is no expiration. Any family members joining the AMC squeeze with questions, recommend a Clay Bro video. DD214, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, guys, recommend the live stream to them if they want, or if they're sitting there with you and they got questions and they want them answered. That's what we're here for with this Q&A, guys. It is to answer. I know we have a lot of fun hanging out and talking about some random stuff too. But look, if you've got any questions about AMC at all, make sure to ask them. If I can't answer them, somebody else can. How do we know they haven't already covered? Socrates. They haven't covered yet, man. They're going to report short shares outstanding, and when they cover, the shares are going to go much higher than the $14.50 that we've seen. Cleber, I recommend your video too. Nice phase to everybody, right? For what reason should AMC go to a price of $100 for? There's no reason why it should. Love. Very good question. It shouldn't go to $100. There's no reason that it should go to $100. If you're basing your investment on AMC's fundamentals, AMC's revenue, anything like that. But the hedge funds did something where they sold the positions and now they are required to buy them back. So the thing is, they sold them below the current trading levels. They don't want to buy them back just yet because they're not profitable. Well, if we can get this price up, if the price shoots even higher, they're going to be required to buy them back. And the beautiful thing is, they're going to be required to buy them back regardless of the price. Regardless of how high it goes, they're going to be required to buy them back. And that that in itself is going to cause the price to go even higher. And when that takes place, guys that are afraid of missing out on this whole thing, they're going to start jumping on. So you're going to have this overwhelming influx of buying on AMC, and it's going to snowball. And that's why it will go. Look, I can't say it will, like it's guaranteed or anything, but that's why we can see prices of $100, $500, $1,000, is because the influx of guaranteed buying that has to take place is going to cause something phenomenal. Supply versus demand, Sean, absolutely, Sean, that's what it is. There's a guaranteed demand, okay? It's not like if nobody was shorting the stock and the stock price of AMC goes to $1,000 per share, you can't expect retail investors, institutional investors to want to buy AMC at $1,000 per share. But when the hedge funds are required to buy it at $1,000 per share, that's the beautiful thing. Hit that like button if you're cool. Yes. And if you're not cool, also hit the like button. Smash the like button to help Clay Bro on the YouTube algorithm. Rudy, thank you guys very much. Let's get this. 500 people in here, 210 likes. We can do a little better. We have the supply and the hedge funds have the demand. We have the supply and we can hold out as long as we want, and they have the guaranteed demand. McDaggett, hey Clay Bro, always bring the top quality content. Keep it coming to the moon. Let's go, McDaggett. Thank you very much. Clay, do you think it's too late to initiate a Robinhood transfer? Hey, excellent. Listen, I do not think it's too late. Steven, video coming out right after this. I believe it's about 6 or 7 minutes long. It's going to answer that question in a much more focused way. But no, man, I do not think that it's too late to transfer this. I still think we've got some way to go before we really see this thing squeeze higher. And especially, do I think it's too late to initiate your transfer, have the transfer take place, and finish before the squeeze commences and finishes? I think you're going to be safe. Got a dip, transparency. Thank you very much for coming in here. Click the like button on the way out, man, but I'm very glad you stopped by. Hopefully you had a good time. Big Dog Stocks in the house. What's up? The only YouTuber covering AMC that's not down to collab. Big Dog. Dude, you know I'm down to collab, man. You know I'm down to collab. And guys, if you haven't followed Big Dog Stocks, hey, I saw Big Dog did a pretty good thing with, what's the guy? Review Dork a couple days ago. Very nice, Big Dog. I like that, man. M. James, Clay, check your Twitter DMs. M. James, thank you very much for the super chat. I will check the Twitter DMs after the live stream. I only have Twitter. I don't have a Twitter on my tablet right now. I got Twitter on my phone, and I'm using my phone to live stream at the moment. So I'll check those DMs right following the live stream. Beautiful opening. It is a very beautiful opening to the week. I love it. Robinhood screwed people when the GameStop squeeze happened. Yeah, and when Dogecoin was rocketing and then falling and all that. Clay, send me your Twitter. Graciela, it is ClayBro883 at Twitter. If you need the link, you can click on the link in the description below, but if you want to just search it, it's ClayBro883. Today was a good day. David Johnson, today was a very good day, man. Anytime you can close 13% of the positive, that's a good day. Waiting for the Clay Bro Big Dog collab. Edward, we'll make it happen. E-Trade, old school and trustworthy. Desert, I've never heard anybody complain about E-Trade. Remind us about the birthday live stream. Tom, birthday live stream, Wednesday. I don't know, it'll be around 3:30, right? If we start a little earlier, we might wait till the market closed to get things really started with the giveaway. But we're going to have a fun giveaway. A lot of games, a lot of prizes to be won. Look, my sister made this little, I don't know, bro plaque type thing right here. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then shirts. Guys, who wants a bro shirt? It's kind of hard to show you from here. Who wants a bro shirt? If you guys want a bro shirt, no, Nancy, no. Full of shirts on Wednesday, actually. If you want a bro shirt on Wednesday, make sure to show up. We're going to have a lot to give away. And then we're going to do, if you don't win one and you want to buy one, we're going to have a little launch following the live stream on Wednesday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to show up if you want to win one on Wednesday. Tom wants one. Very good. I love it, guys. I love it. Nancy, you keep me on my toes. I'm telling you. Everyone hit the like button. Thank you very much. The plaque is cool. David, I'm saying, man, I love the birthday gifts. Thank you. Listen, Clay, I'm still waiting. YouTubers really out here collabing. The only way we is missing is you. Big Dog, the only one who's missing is you. Let's go. I downloaded Big Dog. I don't know how to... I downloaded Discord, but I don't know how to share my Discord with you. I don't know how to share my Discord with you. I don't have like a Discord page, but I downloaded Discord and I don't know how to share that. I shared it with Vigilante. Graciela wants Graciela. I hope you win one. You're always here. Love it. Andrew Mo Money started crying over trade. Wolf of Wall Street trade. I don't know if that's true, Savvy, but I hope nobody's crying. It's ripping. Is it ripping? 1388, guys. Let's go to 14. I want to crush 14 so bad. Only have Robinhood. If you want to use Webull, there's a link in the description below for Webull. Sign up, deposit $100, get some free stocks. It's gonna be good. B. Hayes says the government won't let the shares go over 1,000. How is that possible? Edward, they can suspend trading, but they can't tell us what the hedge funds have to pay for it. They can't tell us what we're going to be able to pay for it, okay? So, yeah, they could come in, the exchanges, they could suspend trading on AMC, and I guarantee a lot of people at that point would be extremely flustered and upset and probably sell it the moment it opens back up. But that would be like one of the tactics that they would use to do that, and I don't see if everybody just sticks to the plan, they're not going to be able to do anything about that. Let's start to help Nancy meet Clay fun. Clay Bro super chat short squeeze the 26. Connor yes, Clay Bro, we're gonna do a Clay Bro super chat short squeeze on the 26th. It's gonna be a lot of fun. 13.89 after hours AMC. Let's go Desert. I want to see 14 after hours. I want to see 14 during this stream. Low-key be sad when this whole AMC saga is over. Listen, guys, that's a good one. Don't be sad when the AMC saga is over. Why? Because we're all going to have filthy money and we're all still going to be here. Here's the deal, guys. We're all still going to be here. I'm still going to be here. Even if AMC goes to $100,000 a share, I'm still going to be here, and we're going to be hanging out. I don't think you guys realize how much fun I have hanging out with you guys and talking about things like this. And if you think that AMC is the last thing that we can invest in, no. Big Dog Stocks is an expert now. All you have to do is call me, and I will teach you everything. You'll also be able to collab with others. Just do the Ape community a favor and do a collab with me. Big Dog, if you know what's going on, man, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. No, I know your channel, Big Dog. Been on your channel before. Send me a DM on Twitter. I'm actually positive. I'm 99.9% sure that I follow you on there. It's Claybro883. I'm almost positive that I follow you on there because somebody else was. I swear somebody else liked your content or something, and then I started following you. Anyway, follow me on Twitter and then send me a DM because I don't even know how to share my Discord thing with you. After this is over, we can all just agree on sticking to them to another stock. Yeah, Carlos, so we can all continue investing together and having fun. That's where it's at. We don't need to go our separate ways. It's not like we're all graduating. We need to go our separate ways. Yes, teach me, Clay. I'm a quick learner. Very good, Nancy. Very good. Fort Wayne, Indiana in the house. Very nice, puppy. Ohio in the house. Serious question. Should I inform my bank that I may have a big bag of money coming in? Let the big bag of money coming in and then inform your bank. Just followed you on Twitter. Very nice, Marcus. Thank you for following me on Twitter. I appreciate that. Which money does one really need? Not that much, Bvox. Not that much. Really? You don't need that much money. Jerry, thank you. What's going on, Jerry? Sup, Clay? Or what's up, Jerry? Oak Ridge, Tennessee in the house as well. Very nice, LJ. Hanging out here. You mean hanging out on our yacht? Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be in the current location that you're at. Loud and clear. Share the wealth. There you go, Bvox. Because, look, at the end of the day, you don't need all the money. Louisiana, Noblesville, Indiana. Very nice. 246 likes. We can get 450 for Nancy. Oh, and Claybro too? Yeah, guys, make sure to get Nancy above 300 likes right now. What are you doing? I don't care if you get me above 300. Make sure to get Nancy above 300 likes right now. Take one. I didn't want to say Vegas. David, yeah, a lot of people are advocating a trip to Vegas following this. Plumber from Alabama in the house. Very nice, Charlie. What's up, Sean? How are you? Stuck to the squeeze payoff student loans. Marcus, very nice, man. Debt-free is where it's at. One day at a time. Today was a good day. Today was a very good day. And after hours are proving to be very good as well. Clay New York Angelo said orders were slow to fill. What's that mean to us, if anything? Jeffrey, I wouldn't be worried about orders being slow to fill. What was the volume today? We had rather high volume today as well. Oh, I don't think that means anything to us, man. If orders are looking a little slow to fill, I wouldn't be worried about that at all. 300 likes for the shirt. No, hey, Nancy, no, just 300 likes for you. Just 300 likes for you. Ken Griffin makes $3 million each day. We need to dispute that. We need to distribute that wealth. Yeah, well, let's do it, guys. Let's just charge him. Let's charge him for all the short shares that he's got on AMC right now. Just added you don't have to do anything to share anything. Trust me, the second we'll talk, I'll explain everything. Very nice, big dog. Very nice. Tom, thank you very much for the super sticker. Since I can't make my eyes into hearts, but thank you for that super sticker. If you don't know by now, if you send in a super chat in the form of a super sticker, I have to mimic the sticker that comes across because there's no chat that comes across with it. So there's no question I have to answer. So Tom, I appreciate that hard eye super sticker. And I don't know if that was intended for me or Nancy, but thank you very much. How do we host a 3 million person party? It's going to be very difficult to host a 3 million person party. I would say over live stream would be able to accommodate everybody in that party. AMC, Amoon Cinema. I love it, Amoon Cinema. Totally worth the dollar, dude. Some people, man, I don't know. If they're brand new in here and they don't know what's going on, they might leave as soon as they come. Nancy had to love that face. Sean. Thank you very much for the super chat, Sean. I do not know if Nancy liked that face. You should try your shirts on during the live stream. I think that... Hold on. I don't know where you guys are finding these. Trey's Porn Stash, thank you very much for the super sticker. I do not have a peach, and I don't know how to imitate a peach. I thank you very much for the super sticker and everything that came across with that. Look, this is that's the closest to a peach that we're going to be getting here. You guys, you see the butt chin? That's the closest to a peach that we're going to be getting. It's even... You got a little fuzz on it. So thank you very much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Made this one up on the fly. So hopefully you guys appreciated it. God, man. Yeah, this stuff's getting out of hand. Big dog stocks, no problem, man. I've never done Twitter till just now because of this movement. I've always been... Oh, yeah, Sean. But I had a Twitter a long time ago, never used it for anything. And now I'm on Twitter because of everything that's going on with it. Ah, boy. Clay, what's next after AMC? Which one are we rescuing? One. I don't know, man. I don't have a current game plan for following the squeeze right now, following AMC. We're going to have to find that one out afterwards. I focus a lot on AMC right now, so I don't have much going on after. Here's the beautiful thing, though, guys. If you're not sitting on just AMC in your portfolio, if you've got a lot of different stocks, expect to see kind of what we saw back in January when GameStop jumped up to 480. I mean, look at the price action on AMC that we had on Sundial, that we had on BlackBerry, that we had on all of these other little stocks out there. I would expect to see that in a lot of these stocks when AMC squeezes as well. There's going to be a huge, the FOMO isn't going to be limited just to AMC. Yes, they're going to be jumping on AMC, but they're going to be jumping on a lot of stocks trying to catch the next big thing. Will I sell right at 1,000? No, I will not sell right at 1,000. I'm definitely going to be making sure, I look at some things like volume, the price action, how fast we get to 1,000, how strong the action is to 1,000. If there was a lot of wavering once we got there or on the way up to there, it's not going to be like a 1,000, boom, I'm done type deal. I'll be very happy with 1,000, but I'm not just going to sit there and click click sell the moment we get there. That was first indication we will have that the shorts are covering. New with this, hope it makes sense. Jeffrey, look, man, one of the first indications that we're going to have that the shorts are covering is the fact that the price goes to ridiculously high prices. Look, AMC is not worth $20 or $30 a share right now. Really, I'm not even sure it's worth $14, $12, $13 a share based on current fundamentals. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe price based on post-pandemic recovery of AMC. But if we start getting prices that are hitting all-time highs for AMC, I would say it's fairly safe to assume that these hedge funds are causing this price action because it's Nobody's investing in AMC at that price. So I think that's a pretty safe judgment on the hedge funds are probably covering their shorts at this position. I think Neo too. Okay, that could be a good one. 1,000's too low. Hey, Alan, I use 1,000 because I say that's the number I'm extremely happy at, dude. And 1,000 could be very low. I have no problem admitting that 1,000 could be too low, and that's why I'm not going to just sit my line in the sand at 1,000. I'm going to judge what's going on. But that's not to say that everybody else isn't going to sell off before we hit 1,000 either. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go on there, guys, and it's going to be a very, very volatile swing, or a very, very volatile squeeze. Is 2,000 a share realistic? Look, man, like I say, I really hope for 1,000, but if we blow right by 1,000, 2K is absolutely realistic. You know, if we blow by 1,000, 2K is realistic. I just wonder if everybody out there who's not in all of these YouTube communities, Twitter communities, Reddit communities, I really wonder how long they're going to be willing to hold out. You know, I think that institutions, they're the first weakest link. And then these retail investors who aren't submerged in all of the content that's going on out there, who aren't reading everything on everything that's going on with AMC, I feel like they're the next link in the chain that's going to break. So it depends who picks shares up on the way up and, you know, how long these other people are really willing to hold out to. It's 1,000 or higher. I'm going to retire, fly, fish, shoot guns, and run a small business. There you go, Desert. That sounds absolutely perfect. Let's get the likes to... No, let's get the likes to 300, Tom. Let's not get them back down to 200. Come on now. There are enough naked shorts for all of us to hold no matter who sells. Alex, if you believe in all the naked shorts, man, absolutely. Look, if you believe those numbers, the squeeze could easily go to 1,000, okay? I say I'm optimistic for 1,000, and I'm not convinced that we've got even millions or hundreds of millions or billions of synthetics out there. So if I'm convinced that we could reach 1,000 based on, why don't you believe? Dude, I don't believe that there's billions of shorts, billions of naked shorts out there, just because I don't believe that people are that willing to break the law on such a highly publicized stock that everybody in the entire world is looking at right now. Like, that's the only reason, man. That's the only reason. I have to believe that... Well, that's the reason I don't believe in all of this stuff. Like, too much... Oh, hey, I know, guys. I'm definitely on more of the conservative side and using numbers that are real. Here's another reason I don't want to get too caught up in the synthetics. Because, look, if there's no way to actually verify all of these synthetics that are out there, and the fact that it could go to trillions and zillions and infinity, it is just too much to get into. And yes, it's not something, when you can't base your investment on something, when you can't base your thesis and your ideas on something solid, it makes it more of a gamble, right? And I don't want anybody to be gambling, but at the same time, dude, I'm completely on board. If it turns out that there are as many synthetics out there as a lot of people are expecting there to be, dude, 1,000, yeah, that's going to be... I think we're going to bust 1,000 during the squeeze. But, like, my moral of that story is, if I think we can reach 1,000 based on 87 million or 100 million short shares outstanding, then, yeah, you would have to be very confident in your prices if you're a believer in the billions of synthetics that could be out there. When is the next shareholder recount? Tom, I think they're going to announce it at the July 29th meeting to say there aren't any naked shorts and that amount would be discounting all the work. Well, Alex, here's the deal though. A lot of that oh my gosh, due diligence that these people have been doing when they get to the like billions of numbers, it's strictly based on like a poll, a social media poll that they did, and maybe they get 4, 5, 10,000 people to say how many shares they have on a social media poll. It's an extremely small sample size based on the 3.2 plus million shareholders out there. And it could be slightly skewed too, because yes, the people on Twitter, the people doing this due diligence, the people who are active in these communities are more likely to have higher shareholdings than the people who are just out there buying. So in my opinion, man, the numbers, they could still be skewed when you're talking about if people say they have 1,000 shares on average and there's 3 million shareholders and you get to the 3 billion shares. Like those numbers, okay, I understand them, but I think that the sample sizes can be skewed and all of that stuff. Celebratory kicking it, lifestyle, let's go, Daniel. Did you ever think GME would hit? No, Mike, I did not think the GameStop would hit 480. Absolutely not. Sean with the super chat, thank you very much. I get it. Use hard numbers because they're still in our favor. But dude, shorting AMC and saying it was worth a penny also just gets sued for naked shorts. Well, look, yeah, dude. If you're first of all, the guy that said AMC was going to a penny, that's crazier to me than AMC going to 100,000. But yeah, dude, I just look, guys. At the end of the day, I know that naked shorts could be out there, right? And could they be out there in extreme numbers? I hope they are. I hope that the legitimate shorts get out to all 493 million shares outstanding, and the naked shorts on top of that digs these hedge funds into such a deep hole that we really do see ridiculous $100,000 price targets. But I have to use something that I can base my judgments on and something that can actually be calculated. Graciela, thank you very much for this super sticker. What is this? What does this one say? How's it going? How's it going, Graciela? How's it going? Thank you very much for the super sticker, Graciela. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully it's going good. If you don't know by now, guys, I have to mimic whatever these super stickers do because no one is saying anything. There's no chat coming across it. There's no question to answer. So, Graciela, I appreciate that super sticker very much. Percent of the retail investors hold now. Cool. I don't know if it's been updated from roughly 80% or not right now. I assume that it's still around there. We shall soon see. Graciela, thank you very much for that super sticker. I appreciate it very, very much. What are your thoughts on pseudo squeeze similar to GameStop? Dude, I think that we can squeeze. I think we can squeeze beyond GameStop. Honestly, it's fun how you mimic the stuff. Well, Corey, look, if somebody, yeah, I think it's fun too. But look, if somebody's willing to send a super sticker, they got to get something for it, right? So I believe that's from Portugal and holding. Tudo bem, tudo ótimo, Carlos. Perfeito. Obrigado. Obrigado para você. 2,000, I need $100 a share to bring my portfolio to a large enough to retire. Afraid to gamble past that. Will this thing blow past $100 pretty quick? Jeffrey, I sure hope it blows by $100 very quick. Look, and take this for what you will, but you could use this as a strategy. Make up your own mind afterwards. But dude, watch us hit 1,000, and then if you want to or 100, I mean, watch it hit 100, and if we blow by it and you want to put a stop loss there, okay. Just know that you're very likely to hit a stop loss due to the volatility on the stock. If we go to $200 a share, don't think that your $100 a share isn't going to get triggered before we go to $800 a share. Like, don't think that we're not going to see some wild swings. Vigilante is a 100% advocate of $100,000 per share. And hey, man, there's definitely and he's got a 1 cent stop loss on there. There's definitely no reason we wouldn't be able to reach it if people do what they say they're going to do. Hope I can exercise my calls before they expire on June 4th. Let's go, Lucy Goosey. I hope you can too. I really do. We could all do what Wanda did, sell at a set price, and then the last portion ride. Hey, Alex. Definitely a possibility as well. 100K, yes sir, boys. Guys, if we reach 100K, like, I really will be 100 times happier than if we reach 1,000. Like, I'm gonna be so happy if we reach 1,000, and if we go 100K, I'm just gonna be. I don't even really know if I'll be able to talk during that stream. Thinking about selling your GameStop for AMC. DD214, man, I don't have a problem if anybody is mixed up in GameStop and in AMC. No, man, I have no problem with diversifying your portfolio, playing a little bit in both. Because, look, if one squeezes, I really think that the other is at least going to see some price action in it. So, I think you're okay in both, man, if you want to diversify. Rich Greenfield's under investigation. Well, dude shouldn't come at AMC saying a penny per share. You can only hit 100K if we all agree and the YouTubers agree on the floor, like it's possible before possible. Oh, I definitely agree on the possibility of 100,000. I definitely agree on the possibility of 100,000. Yes. Plan on selling half at 800, riding the rest to whatever. There you go, Tom. Riding the rest to 100,000 if we can reach it. Buying a spaceship with that AMC money. There you go. What will I do with my gains? Robert, very good question. The first thing I'm going to do with my gains is I'm going to make sure that AMC, the money from AMC, sets me up that I never even have to think about money the rest of my life. Will I go out and buy a Lambo? No. You guys know I'm very happy with my Kia Forte at this point. Very happy with it. And shoot, will I buy a new one? Maybe. But I'm gonna ride this one off for a little while longer. I don't need a flashy car, none of that stuff. So I'm just gonna make sure that I'm able to reinvest the money from AMC and that I never have to think about money again. I will be dead for sure. 10,000, Graciela, 10,000. It's just gonna, like, guys, don't expect much out of me. If we rocket past 1,000 and I'm sitting here like this during the live stream, like, don't expect anything less or anything more, really. If we're just rocketing past these ridiculous numbers that I can't even comprehend, then yeah, it's going to be a very chill live stream at that point because I'm going to be absolutely speechless. Yeah, really, Jeremy, speechless if we go there. Don't expect me to be giving any sort of call outs or anything. Like if we're $40,000 a share on AMC, I don't even know if I'd be able to reach over and click sell. I really don't. Yeah, listen, I absolutely plan on streaming during the squeeze, but dude, if we start seeing numbers like that, it's just, you guys are going to meme the crap out of me because I'll tell you right now, it's just going to be a speechless stream. Yeah, Corey, I don't even really know if at that point I'd be able to reach over and click sell. I think that you guys are just going to have to start typing in the chat what's going on because I'm going to be like $43,000 a share. Like, what? What do I do? What is this? New bro shirts, the speechless faces. Yes, we'll have some new bro shirts after that with a speechless face under it. Oh, man. And I'm sure there'd be some memes out there after that one because it's I already know what's gonna happen if we get prices that high. Thank you, Graciela. Sean Harrigan with Super Chat. Let's see what Sean's got to say. Hands down, still see a lot of people who think bros are crazy in investing in fundamentals with AMC. How do we make them understand? I have no idea. I don't think they watch any videos, hands down. I really don't think that they watch any videos. Just send them a video and let them watch one. Sean Harrigan, thank you for the super chat. Taxes first, then set up an index fund, then I dump the rest into a CD and give myself 6 months to think about the next place after the new Tesla. Sean, guys, take a lesson from Sean. Sean has his trading plan set up already. He knows exactly what he's going to do. He knows where his audibles are at in case he needs to call a plan B. And he's got his post-squeeze plan set up already. Absolutely plan the trade. Please, that's going to make you so much calmer. The share count, give us an estimate of how many synthetics might realistically be out there. SK, I do not think so. It's going to show us the amount of votes that are out there, which is going to be the shareholders on record, okay? And then the other part of that is we might see how many individual investors, how many individual accounts hold AMC. So what is that going to show us? Basically nothing. That's going to show us the same stuff that they're working with right now. So when you see that there could potentially be billions of synthetics out there, it's people doing like social media polls and stuff like that, saying that, okay, there's 4 million shareholders and my poll shows that we are holding 800 shares on average each. So then they multiply it out and they get, 3 billion shares outstanding. And So there will be some of that stuff coming from it, but I highly doubt that we're going to see any information on synthetics, any legitimate information on synthetics. Shadow Gaming, thank you very much for the super chat. Buy bananas for all the apes and nothing more. Shadow, very, very good strategy. Post squeeze on how to use the money from the squeeze. Horizon with a super chat. Sounds like the alarm. What? Sounds like the siren when she goes off. What? I don't know that emoji. Sorry if I'm jacking that one up. We'll all be taking sick leave. Sorry, boss. I just got sick. Cough, cough. Yeah, Horizon. I think that that's what we should do. We should have a montage of videos of people just calling their... That should be a hashtag on Twitter. Like, quitting your job post-squeeze, and then you hashtag that call. You videotape yourself with that call. Because, guys, I really believe that a lot of you out there are not going to keep your jobs post-squeeze. If we see $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 per share, don't think that you're going to go back to your jobs. So please make sure you record that video and we start a hashtag with, I don't know. Somebody creative out there, come up with a hashtag for like post-squeeze call-offs or post-squeeze quit. Taking the economy and the job market. Yeah, I know, guys, I know all of you aren't going to continue working post-squeeze. So somebody needs to come up with a hashtag right now and get it going before we do. Vegas post-squeeze party. Yeah, that's one for sure. Why would you want to buy when it goes up? Joey, dude, you could buy if it starts to squeeze and you want to try to get in a little late, but a lot of people are going to be jumping on and they're going to say, oh, well, shoot, it jumped up to $100. I can get in now and then potentially make 5 times my money, like in GameStop. And then a lot of people who aren't currently holding are going to be jumping on as it goes up. Quitting next day for sure. Manny, I know it. I know a lot of you guys out there are going to be quitting very next day, and we need to capture this. It needs to be a movement, just like the whole short squeeze thing is. Got squeezed out of my job. I love it. Oh, I freaking love my job and do nothing but contribute to my financial growth and cut out my... There you go. Yeah. You on Robinhood just watch the sell button and buy button not work. I'd be out of that shady... Yeah, guys, look, listen, if you think that Robinhood's shady, if you're worried about them, it might be time to trade brokers. But if you're comfortable with them, I don't have a problem with people using Robinhood. I already quit. Kyle already quit. Kyle's like, I'm all in on the short squeeze, and it hasn't even begun yet. That's how confident Kyle is in the squeeze. I love it, guys. Mark, is 10,000 per share is your price target. Very nice. I hope we meet it and exceed it. Yes, and we need videos of the happiest day of our lives. David, we will look back on that day for a long time to come. Spikes up, I'll walk out my job. Daniel's not even waiting to call off. He's just walking straight out the moment it spikes up. At work now when it squeezes, all my coworkers on nights are quitting too. Jeremy, very nice. I tested positive for squeezing. Yeah, I tested positive for squeezing 19. I already quit my job. High-End Park already quit his job too. Okay, Fidelity was glitching like crazy today. Oh, no, was it? Yeah, I don't use Fidelity. I got a Webull account, so if you guys want to use the link in the description below for Webull, absolutely. Do you think Squeeze will take till the end of the year? It very well. Listen, it could. If we don't do anything, if we just play around these same levels that we're playing around now, guys, the hedge funds are going to have no reason to just string us along. Market makers have high frequency something. Sorry, I missed it. What if on June 2nd we account for the shares that's seeing extremely fast pressure on the hedges? I really hope. I really hope that the pressure comes on the hedge funds really fast, really hard, and that they have no option but to just, put in a buy order for all the shares and our sell orders all get executed. When Moon went Lambo, yes. If you sell before 1,000, you're a bonehead. Look, guys, only if it goes up past 1,000, right? Only if it goes way beyond that. If you've got life-changing money, I can't call anybody a bonehead for setting themselves up for the future that they want. So, yes, I will always advocate holding out for the last minute, holding out until as high as it goes. But, look, if anybody secures the future that they want for themselves, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy. What price do we assume the squeeze is on? But hard to say with any real certainty. But, man, I would say if we break a new all-time high, I would say I would say it's pretty safe to assume at that point. Obviously, it's very hard to tell you guys anything with 100% certainty, but I would say a new all-time high would lead us to believe that the squeeze is on. I'm sure they will make a movie out of this movement. A moon cinema. Seems like a lot of people are advocating for it. Once it passes 14, what's the next step? 20. Once it passes 14, we need to break 20. We break 20, guys. It's going to be a very, very, very good sign. Won't quit my job. I'll just show up. See how long it takes for them to realize it. Current 1379 after hours. Very nice, hands down. Anytime we're in the green, after hours is good. Just like we ended in the green today. Very good day. Around $50 area. How will it affect us holding? Well, how's it going to affect you holding, man? It's not going to stop your price. We might see some resistance. We might see a pullback. But unless they're selling directly to the hedge funds, guys, the hedge funds are still going to owe those shares. So it depends on who they sell to, yes. Will we see some selling pressure? We absolutely will, man. Hedge funds are going to be among the first, or hedge funds. Institutions that are holding shares of AMC long are going to be among the first people to cover their shares of AMC. It's just the way it is. So we'll see some selling pressure, but if we just continue to hold and don't panic, I think we're going to be good. Squeeze starts at 4 digits. Well, dude, the squeeze is going to start. Like, they're going to start covering shares before we get to 4 digits. But, yeah, if we get to 4 digits, I mean, you guys definitely know it's on at that point. Ryan Reynolds will play my man Clay. Ryan Reynolds will play me. I give a shout-out to Ryan Reynolds right now. Ryan Reynolds, if you're watching, you can play me in the upcoming AMC Short Squeeze movie. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Pachuco. Cash account is better than a margin account. I assume that's what you're saying. Yo, was that really you in my live stream this morning, bro, or a fake profile? Take the money and run. That was me, man. That was me. And to prove it, you are in Oklahoma. I was hanging out. You had about 137, 140 people in there. We were having a good time. Absolutely. That was definitely me. Guys, if you don't know Take the Money and Run, he had a pretty good live stream about AMC this morning. I was in there hanging out with him. I enjoyed it. So why don't they cover... Hey, why don't they cover slowly instead? That's a video that I want to do, okay? I actually wrote that down. It's probably not going to be tonight. It might be tomorrow or Wednesday. I think it's going to be a good video to do. It's a question a lot of people have. They can. They can absolutely cover slowly if they want. They cannot cover slowly during a margin call, but they can cover slowly if they want right now. But they're, one, admitting defeat, and two, that they're admitting that AMC is not going to go down and that they were wrong in their investment. And I believe that that's going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible, for them to do. Clay, bro, how many shares are you holding? Apes don't have something. Guys, look, I don't want to disclose my position only because whether you're holding 1 share or 100,000 shares, this is the place for you. I don't want to influence anybody to buy more shares, buy less shares, or anything like that. So for that reason, I don't want to influence anybody to think that they need to buy more or buy less or anything along those lines. And just know that even if you have 0 shares, you are in the place right now that you need to be to realize that AMC is for you. Long live Ethiopia. No problem. No problem. Guys, I have no problem answering that question. I just don't want to, they say you're an influencer and everything. I don't want to influence anybody to do something that they might not be willing to do. I want it to be more educational, and if you got problems or questions that you need answered, this is the place to do it. All influence them. Buy more shares. There you go, Michael. Michael has no problem. I'll stop counting another man's money. Yeah, guys. But look, I'm in a different position than you guys are too. It's completely cool. And if you guys want to share it in the chat, I have no problem with you guys in the chat sharing. Even if you got 1 share, it's not a problem with me. If you guys share, I don't want to be responsible for influencing anybody too much. Should I transfer from Robinhood to Webull? Joe, very good question. Make sure you watch the video following this live stream. It's up to you, man. If you're not comfortable with your broker, I would say transfer. Yes. If you're comfortable with Robinhood, then I would say you're fine staying with Robinhood. But make sure, look, whether you guys, if you open up a Webull account and you use my link in the description below, or you use one of your friends' links, make sure to use a referral link so you get some free stocks, you help your friend out, whatever it is. Everybody gets free stocks with it. It's a good thing. So make sure to use somebody else's link if you're signing up for Weeble. Sean Harrigan, the super chat. Let's see what Sean's got to say. Can you speak to the dark pool shutting down or restrictions placed as of today? I understand it's not all bad, but it looks like it impacted today. Sean, I did not see what they were actually doing, like what the dark pool. So I can't talk on too much about it if they just shut down one dark pool, or I imagine it was just one dark pool, right? There's plenty of dark pools out there. It just means it's a private exchange between institutions. So could it have affected the price action today? Maybe. And look, is it that significant? I'm not sure. If it affected price action in any way, I think it may have given retail investors who, one, maybe don't necessarily understand dark pool trading, or two, feel that dark pool trading is extremely manipulative. So I feel like if those retail investors were influenced and I don't know, congratulated the decision to shut down that dark pool, then yes, it definitely could have influenced today's price action. People could have been cheering that along to shut that down and felt more confident in buying AMC. But I don't know if it's necessarily something that would like fundamentally affect the trading on AMC. Psychologically, definitely. I want another thing. There you go. Let's see it, David. Andrew Mo Money has lots of info about naked shorts and dark pool if you need info. All right, very cool, Alex. Yeah, guys, check out Andrew's channel too. I guess he's got a lot of info on dark pool trading. I know that dude likes to read a ton of stuff on there, so he knows what he's talking about too. Buying Cardano, Ripple, Stellar Lumens. Oh man, I missed it. All right, that guy's buying Cardano, Ripple, and Stellar Lumens. Very good. How can they afford 100K when they sell them? The hedge funds can't afford $100,000 per share on all of their shares. But let's say they only owe one more share. They could easily afford it at that point. Guys, here's the thing too. If you're using these numbers, don't assume that every single person is holding out till 100,000. So if you say, well, like if you're the last guy to hold out, then yeah, you could hit that 100,000. And if you get 10 shares, they pay you $1 million. But if all 87 million shares were covered on the way up to 100,000, and you were the guy, Vigilante was the last guy standing, and he held out to 100,000, you know, maybe I hit my price target at 1,000, I got out. You hit your price target at 10,000, you got out. Somebody else hit the price target at 50,000, they got out. Vigilante held till the very end at 100,000. And he got out, and he was the 87 millionth share to get covered. Then it's not like all 87 million shares are covered at that $100,000 price. Sell when you are ready to sell. And yeah, sell when you're ready to sell, and when you know that regardless of what the price does after that you can move on happy with your decision and comfortable with your decision. Simulations, anything to cover less than a day to cover for them. It all relies on the fake shorts, which may or may not exist. Ernesto, I don't think that it all relies on the short shares or the phantom shares that are out there. 87 million is very high. It might not seem like a lot, but if volume goes down, they're going to have a very high days to cover ratio, and it's still going to create a lot of demand. And with all of the hype surrounding AMC, it's still going to be a lot of FOMO buyers jumping in. So no, dude, I am still very optimistic, and I only base my reasoning on the 87 million shares that are being reported. Selling between 500 and 1,000. Very nice deal, Ortega. I think that you're going to be very happy. I think that we could easily reach that price. And, yeah, man. I mean, we might pass that. So as long as you're comfortable with that, you're all good. Hands down, Clothing Co. Clay, do you think AMC has better chance to break and maintain a level above 1450 resistance rated market hours? Yes, I do. Hands down, yes, I do. I think that it has a better chance strictly based on the volume that's available to push it much higher than that level and push it through that level. I won't be on my phone during this squeeze. Do you suggest me setting a limit sell order? Fernando, I don't know if you're going to be able to set a limit sell order high enough, like pre-squeeze, to really be able to take advantage of the squeeze. I would set a, hopefully you can get on your phone for at least a minute, or tell your boss you got to go to the bathroom or something and get on your phone. But I would set some sort of an alert, whether you use your broker to set the alert or somewhere to set the alert. I would definitely set some sort of an alert to tell you that, okay, AMC just broke above 50 bucks, it broke above 100 bucks. You know, it's definitely time for you to go check it right now and see what's going on. Long live Ethiopia. Thank you for the super chat. Gun to your head, squeeze or no squeeze. If you're wrong, you know what happens. 1 to 10 chances it works out for us apes. Hold for dear life. Look, squeeze or no squeeze, I really, really believe that we're going to see a squeeze. It's a known fact that the hedge funds have to cover. I am not worried about the hedge funds not covering their shares. So yes, I say we see a squeeze, okay? I definitely say we see a squeeze. What was the rest of that? I'm not wrong. So chances it works out for us ape. 1 to 10 chances. Well, 10 if you want to see a squeeze. If you want the chances of seeing a squeeze, and we see a squeeze, 10. It works out for us. Different price predictions. If the 1 to 10 is based on different price predictions, I don't know, man. I really see difficulty in reaching $100,000 per share. Unless, of course, all of the conspiracy surrounding the fake shares are real, then it depends what kind of an ape you are, man, where your price prediction's at. So if your price prediction is a little more conservative, then I say you're very comfortable and you're going to be very well off during the short squeeze. If you're 100,000 man, I would say 1 out of 10. I really don't even know if it's 1 out of a 10 chance of hitting $100,000 per share, but on the lower end. But still possible, right? I will never say that it's not possible, because it is possible. AMC, the people's stock, we own the majority of the stock. This is our future. DJ Philadelphia, yes, this is our stock. We do own the future of this company, so we can decide what we want to charge for it. Robin the Hood, G Baby knows, make sure no matter what, when you sell, you do not do a market order. Make 100% sure that it's a limit order. Lucy is diamond handing AMC, very good. Chance it hits 1,000, 1 to 10. Oh, it's very, very difficult to say. Better chance than it hitting 100,000, and less of a chance than it hitting $100. So, Diamond Bro. Yes, now I remember what DMND stands for. Diamond Bro. That's the license plate on the Kia Forte following the squeeze. Self-employed, I wonder how I respond to my resignation. Oh, man, better be easy on yourself. Better be easy on yourself, you fool. I can't believe you're actually going to give yourself a resignation letter, dude. You should just tell your boss to... All right, stop there. Be nice to your boss. Hey, Clay, what is this fake squeeze, people? Tom, honestly, I have no idea. I think somebody must have done a video or done a post on a fake squeeze or something. But, guys, I strongly believe that a fake squeeze would all but be guaranteed to trigger a real squeeze. No, I do. Take the money and run. I do drive a Kia Forte. Ask anybody in here. They know by now. Yeah, fake squeeze. Fake squeeze is going to trigger FOMO. And guys, if you're talking, I don't know what fake squeeze price you guys are talking about, because I haven't seen the video or the post on what a fake squeeze would look like. But we don't have to break much above $20 for the hedge funds to be negative on probably all of their short positions. So, yeah, we don't have to go that high for the hedge funds to be in some serious trouble. How high is a fake squeeze? I don't know, Socrates, because I don't know who was coming up with the whole fake squeeze thing. Okay, bro, does love his Kia Forte. Yes, try hard, you know. Love my Kia Forte. Jimbo loves his Forte, too. Clearbro, gonna cash out on the fake squeeze? No, Alex, I'm not cashing out on no fake squeeze. Look, a fake squeeze would trigger FOMO buying like you guys haven't seen before, and then a fake squeeze with the FOMO buying jump in is all but guaranteed to trigger the real squeeze. So unless they're talking fake squeeze up to like $20 or something, I don't see too much of... I know, Alex, I know. I don't see too much of... I don't know. Too much of a problem with a fake squeeze. I would very much like a fake squeeze. I would like to see that. Because that would trigger the real squeeze, in my opinion. With all the FUD and bashes is going to... I think it's going to squeeze. Sorry. But I do not believe But I do believe 1K is a fake squeeze. Oh, well, Alex, look, man, at 1K, I don't know. I feel like the hedge funds would have to cover at 1K. I feel like they would have to cover at 1K. They would be losing so much money. They would be losing so much money if they didn't. Everyone needed me to meet in a group after the squeeze, even if it's in Zoom. Lucy, I completely agree with that. I would absolutely make a squeeze shirt. I should make a squeeze shirt, Socrates. You see this one? My sister made me this one. This was also a birthday present of mine. You see what it says? Bro, holding the hedge funds hostage. Yes. My sister's part of the AMC movement as well, guys. Case of a gamma squeeze, what are we supposed to do if the price peaks at 480 like GameStop and then starts dropping? Hold still? I'll try to remember to answer that right after the super chat, since we got a super chat that just came in. Long live Ethiopia. Thank you very much for the super chat. After the squeeze, could I buy a city and name it Ape Town or Ethiopiaville? Maybe a small island. Still fly the U.S. flag. Long live Ethiopia. I do agree, and I do believe that you would be able to afford a small island and name it whatever the heck you want, man. I'm good with both of those names, too. Clay Bro, do you mind if I share the link to the interview with Wes Christian and Turning Wall Street Watch about market manipulation in the comments section? No, you can share it, man. That's fine with me. That's the video you share with me on Twitter, right? Isn't that thing like an hour long? Call it my land, Ireland. Nice. Like, what about hedge funds trying to force pseudo squeeze by using shares they're buying now to force a peak? Stockman, I don't think that the shares they have, the 750,000 shares that Citadel has, and whatever the other hedge funds have, I don't think that would create enough selling pressure during the short squeeze to limit the squeeze. I don't think that they would be able to limit the squeeze in that way. Squeezing right now, Tony Joseph with a super chat. What are we at? 1380? I don't know if it's squeezing right now, man, but technically, every day we inch closer to the squeeze. So yes, we are in the process of commencing the short squeeze every minute that goes by. So I want those 750 shares. For what price? What are we charging 750 shares for? Even nerds, something about nerds. Even nerds go to see a movie. Yes, Matthew. Even nerds go see a movie. I can attest to that because I've seen movies before. Clay, always positive. Big smile for number one Clay Van Ape to the moon. Let's go, Graciela. Hello, Clay Bro. Hello, Carissa. How are you? When? Kevin. When what? I'm sorry if I missed it. Squeezing the buy button, but right, Robinhood is making it hard. Yeah, I can imagine that. Hey, Clay, I hear you giving away stuff on Wednesday. Tom! Thank you for reminding me. Guys, we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday. Wednesday is my birthday. Look at this. My sister made me this nice little plaque. This little Shadowbox plaque thing. Very cool for my birthday. We got some Clay Bro shirts that are going to be coming out on Wednesday. If you do not win, they're going to have a lot of prizes on Wednesday. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to come on Wednesday. And watch the videos leading up to Wednesday, because if you share those videos, you may have a chance to win. If you just tag me on Twitter or something, you may have a chance to win. We're going to have a lot of stuff to give away, so we're going to have a lot of stuff leading up to it this week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much, Tom, for reminding me of that. Tony Joseph with the super chat. What do we got, Tony? Squeezes once it hits 40 or 50 a share. Tony, I believe that if we hit 40 or 50 a share, that yes, the hedge funds are going to be in so much trouble that they're absolutely going to be required to cover their short positions on AMC. I can't see how they would continue to remain afloat once we hit 40 or 50 a share, knowing that they are that far in the negative positions. So yeah, I would say. Well, no, $40 or $50 a share would easily trigger a squeeze, in my opinion. When do you think the absolute longest the hedges can prolong this squeeze? Chris, I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to sit here and try to be nice with you. I think that they could prolong the squeeze forever if we keep the price here. If everything stays the same right now, if nothing changes from today, aside from seeing 13% growth every day, but if we just trade at $13 a share every day, volume, nothing changes with volume, what would trigger the squeeze? What would they could play us? They could play us all day long as they wanted. We need to see some sort of action in order for the squeeze to be triggered. 40 to 500 first hit of the squeeze. Yeah, I would say, can you please answer SK question or time him out or something? SK. Oh, in case of a game squeeze. All right, yeah, sorry, Vegas. I didn't see it come through since I was talking about something else. So, what are the chances during a gamma squeeze that it peaks to 480 like GME and then starts dropping? Hold still. SK. At that point, man, look, if we hit 480, just like GameStop did, here's the deal. At that point, I don't think that that is just a gamma squeeze anymore. The amount of short positions that would absolutely be in the red, so far in the red, and the hedge funds so far down on them, that they're going to need to cover their positions at that point. And it's going to, I don't think that we can see that big of a gamma squeeze without triggering the short squeeze. So if you see it fall, you should expect it to fall. The volatility is going to be crazy. So just because it hits 480 and then falls back down to $100 a share doesn't mean that it can't rocket back up. There's going to be, guys, it's going to be such a volatile time that nobody can really say with certainty where the peak is at. But I don't know. It's difficult because if we reach 480 and the volume's ridiculous and we see it falling back down, maybe be more conservative, but at the same time, know that the volatility can go 480 to 100 to 880, back down to 200 to 1500, and so on. It's just going to be, you got to have your number in mind that you're going to be okay with moving forward. There could easily be some panic selling that kicks in, and I don't want anybody here to panic. After hours closes at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That is correct, Carissa. How do we get past these massive fake sell walls at 14? I don't know if they're necessarily fake sell walls, but we just got to have more demand than supply that comes in at those sell walls, guys. And when we do that, we will break through. When we have enough supply, when we have enough demand to push through the resistance levels, we will break through. Jumped in late today. Hope all is well. All is well. Glad to have you here. Who said that? Andrew. Very glad to have you here. Floor is ours. The price of this stock can go as high as we want. We own the float. Hey, money team. That is correct. We own the price. There's 478 of us in here. Not all 4 million people that own the stock are in here, but yes, we do own the price. Socrates, because they're hoping we give up. They are hoping we give up. I really don't think we're going to give up, though. Do you think the people panic selling will ruin it for other apes holding? Chris, yes. Yes. I believe that once the institutions are out, the next people to go are going to be every other retail investor who starts to panic. Whether that's, I don't think apes are going to panic, okay? I think everybody tuned into social media are going to be the last to panic. But I definitely think out of all the shares out there, that the selling pressure from institutions and panic selling will be enough to limit the price of the squeeze. I don't know if everybody that calls themselves an ape is holding enough to disallow the hedge funds to cover. I believe that a lot of volatility and a lot of volume is going to come into play, and those are going to be the two weakest links. Rule of thumb, if it falls 50, get out. Might still go back up, but it's up to you. Snicky, good rule of thumb, man. You can follow that rule of thumb if you want. Just know it probably will fall 50%. It probably will fall 50%. And then it could easily go back up, like you just said, but I think that's the type of volatility that we're going to be seeing. Why did GameStop squeeze with less support than AMC and we still haven't squeezed? Socrates. I think because we have a lot of people who are still not holding AMC stock. I feel like a lot of people are still out there taking advantage of the days we have like today where they're seeing 13% gains in a day and creating that sort of turnover is detrimental to the squeeze at this point. There's not enough money out there to cover $100,000 a share. Matthew, not enough money out there to cover $100,000 a share if every share gets covered at $100,000. But think, you might have sold it at $800 a share. Everybody else might start selling above that. And then finally, a couple guys hold out to $100,000 a share and they make the peak. Wanda selling just made a stronger we own the float. I agree with that, Tony. I'm glad to see that the institutions are dying down a little bit and more retail investors are being able to hold on. No way, maybe 1,000. Well, 1,000 is, I think that's what you said. 1,000. That's the price I'm hopeful to see. Love the energy to your alma mater. What did you study? Corporate finance, Alex. Yes, safe at 14 without a squeeze. It will be $30 a share. Yeah, I think they're definitely safe at 14. Chris, I would agree with all of that. Without a squeeze, it'd be $30 a share over the not longer term, but over the near term future. I think $30 a share is what we're looking at with no squeeze. But I want to squeeze, guys. 1K, 1K you'll see selling. Oh, yeah, Sean, definitely. I agree. 1,000, we're going to see a big sell wall at 1,000 for sure. How psychological is that $1,000 level? Guys, 1,000 shares at $1,000, that person's got $1 million in their account right there. And I know taxes and everything, but that's going to be a very significant number to see in your portfolio. Be fine with 500 to start off. Very good, Matthew. Very good. Is it ripping? 1386. All right. I'm down for 1386. Let's break 14. I still want to break 14. 10K. Joey starts to sell. I love, guys, I love the diversity in price expectations that we have here. We got people who are very good at 500 to 1,000, 1,000. People hoping for 2,000 to 5,000, 10,000, all the way up to 100,000. I love it. Point where the hedges having margin calls. What happens June 2nd when the share count is known? Courtney, I don't think that the share count is going to be very significant. I don't think it's going to show us too much. But as far as what point do they have to start selling, they can play it out for quite a while. If they start losing on AMC, they can create some liquidity in some other positions. So they'll be able to hold out for a while. And it's just how long do they want to lose? How deep of a hole do they want to dig themselves into? Break around, super duper. Yeah, I would love a breakout. I don't know if it was a breakout or break around. Do you think it will set with the profit? I can make off 12 shares. I'm only 19, so I don't need millions. I would invest most of my profits. Fernando. Yeah, man, depending on what we get into, I think that could be a really good start. You know, is it going to make sure that you don't have to work for the rest of your life? Maybe not, depending on some of the more conservative price targets that I have in mind. You know, maybe not. But, dude, at 19, you could easily reinvest the money from an AMC stock short squeeze and have an amazing supplemental income. Oops, break around 300 would be super duper. Number lock was off. Oh, gotcha, Kyle, gotcha. I was wondering if that would break around, break out. I was trying to think of what we were talking about. This thing needs to hurry up and squeeze. I got to scar 1750E to pick up. There you go, Desert. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. That is, are we talking about, is that a gun? Not exactly sure what we're talking about there, but you get it, Desert. Text us right away if we make $1 million or during tax season. During tax season, JR. During tax season, my friend, you got to pay your taxes. So we see who holds what, like specific names and accounts. What do you mean? Joe, is it like to see what kind of people hold? I don't think you can see exactly who holds the positions. Obviously, brokers have that information, but not public for you to see, or me. When do we see 1450 again? Hopefully, McDougar by the end of the week. I really want to test that level again this week, and I want to bust through it. I really want to test that level again this week and bust through. If you are on 1 foot and need water, and I am the only one in 100 miles of water, you will pay what I ask. Troy, absolutely. And if you're the only one holding AMC stock that's willing to sell, that's where they're going to get it from. You know, maybe LOL. We'll get 1,000. I'll be getting entire Navajo reservations without electricity, so we get 100,000. The entire island of Haiti going to be good run. Terrence, yes. What you see Tuesday? I see the price rising on Tuesday. I see some follow through from today, and I'm very optimistic that, guys, I'm optimistic that tomorrow we can test that 1450 again. Do you think it is likely we will see a drop back to the 12 to 13 on Friday? Oh, great. I mean, is it likely? I don't know how likely it is. It's definitely possible, though. It's definitely possible. Marcia! Como você está, Marcia? I hope there's no rolling blackout when the squeeze is happening. Yeah, May, that would be... If that happened, I would be the first to say corruption manipulation. At that point, they really pulled some big strings to get that one. Shouldn't GameStop squeeze first? Uh, I don't know if it should squeeze first or not. I think it's definitely possible that it squeezes first, but doesn't mean that it has to, just because it has a smaller float. I don't think it would drop again like last time without Wanda. McDougar, I hope not, but remember, we still got BlackRock and Vanguard and stuff to worry about, so a lot of bets on Friday's options. Yes, Sean, yes, absolutely. When we have the share count is released next week, there's only a couple 100 million shares over the flow, then this is going to squeeze a couple $100, no 1,000 more. Rob, I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think that the share count's going to show us any sort of fake shares or anything like that. So if I were you, man, I wouldn't put too much weight on that. Clay, it's something for us. Can I post here? Yes or no? Yeah. Marcia, why not? You did something for us. I want to know what you did for us. What did you do for us? Vanguard and BlackRock will see the same price swing as Ronda. Yeah, man. They definitely have enough shares to do the same thing, but I don't know if their target price is at $14 per share. I know they're making some good money. They're making like $250 million if they sell out at 14. So Horizon, thank you for the super chat. Wonder when hedge funds figure out that shorting is a bad idea. I think they know by now, but sorry if I'm moving that when I scroll the chat, guys. I would hope, Horizon, I would hope that the hedge funds know by now that shorting companies it can work out if they do it moderately, but they should know by now that heavily shorting a company could turn out bad for them. Would it be a good idea for someone to take a long option trade in this case? Oh, Joe, yeah, you can take a long option trade, but if you're doing it specifically for the squeeze, know that the squeeze is impossible to predict the time frame of. So if it's something that you want to play, but play more conservatively, make sure to give yourself a longer expiration date. Who's going to go higher? Do you think GameStop or AMC? I'm in AMC, so I hope that AMC goes higher, right? That is exactly what I want. People to jump in after to balance out the fact those who sell off quick. Yes, Matthew. People will be jumping in. Trust me. Made the right decision not selling at 480 during the Gamma Squeeze in January. SK. Do I think they made the right decision not selling out at 480? Look, hindsight? No, I don't think they made the right decision not selling at 480 because we've seen such a consolidation at the $160 to $180 range that it wouldn't have been anything for them to buy back in at this point. But yes, hindsight, like if they believe that the price is going to squeeze higher, then yeah, they need to. Then they did the right thing. But like hindsight, really tough to say, man. We've seen such consolidation at the $160 to $180 range that they could have easily bought back in at this point. Clay, go take a look. Tell me what you think. Here I am listening. Marcia, where did you post it? I don't know if I can take a look at it right now. I didn't see anything post here. Clay, bro, if the price is squeezing up and we have low volume, wouldn't it be best to not sell them because that means there are not many selling? Wesley, that is 100% correct. 100% correct right now. If you see the price squeezing up and it goes ridiculously higher, but volume stays low, then yes, you can assume nobody is selling those shares back to the hedge funds. With all the public appeal of the two companies, the shorts should be dumped. Yeah, you would have expected that by now, Carissa, but I don't know what's going on with these guys. Why they just like digging themselves into holes. Like, is going to squeeze a percentage? Please reply. Cup. You'll see. Okay, Marcia, I will see. Extremely likely as a percentage. Here's the deal. It is 100% guaranteed that the hedge funds will cover their short positions. Okay? So knowing that it's guaranteed that they're going to cover their short positions, 100% chance of a short squeeze. Now here's the deal. It depends how fast they cover them, right? And that is what lowers the percentage a little bit to say that they could cover them slowly if they're willing to admit defeat, if they're willing to do all of that. They could cover them, they could stagger them and all that. But I would say very high likelihood of an AMC stock short squeeze because of the pressure that's on them, because of all of you guys out there, because of everybody investing in all of the information that's being poured into and all of the focus that's on AMC right now. Only own 29 shares. Absolutely nothing wrong with only owning 29 shares. I don't know, man. The share count is going to be a good indicator as to how high it can potentially go statistically. Not for sure number. It's definitely going to be bullish if it's double the float. Rob, yes, do not expect double the float to be in the share count, though. Expect the float to show up in the share count. 490 million shares. It's your prediction, 3 or 4 digits. I'm hoping for 4. I'm hoping for $1,000 a share, but I'm optimistic we can go higher than that. But I really want to see $1,000 a share. If they stagger to buy covers, it won't be massive, but you will see jumps. If they stagger, then the resistance levels will be much higher, which costs. Carissa, that is correct. Guys, I'm very impressed with everybody in here. I'm very impressed. I love this. I love to see that everybody is getting this. They understand what's going on. And it makes me feel good knowing that you guys are confident in what's happening here. Darn, he didn't see it yet. Marcia, no, I didn't see it. I don't know if... Are you sending it in the chat here? Or... I don't know where you're sending it. Everyone needs to promote. Everyone needs to promote. Yes. How long do you think the Gamma Squeeze will last? I don't know. I don't think a Gamma Squeeze is going to last very long. I don't think a short squeeze is going to last very long either with everybody that's going to be jumping onto it. I think it's going to be a nice short squeeze. Short and violent. Assuming the worst case scenario, how many months would it take for this stock to go up? Short squeeze. Oh, there's no saying. Because like I say, they can drag this thing out for a long time, guys. If you're not willing to hold for a long time, buy an option and then see if it expires and there's your trade. But they could play us for a long time. That's why we have to be willing to play them. SK. I mean, if you look at how many options are expiring in the money, it's definitely something that you could attribute to a Gamma Squeeze. Absolutely. Long live Ethiopia. Can the hedges use political pressure to shut you down YouTubers and bloggers? Ethiopia, I would say yes. I would say that yes. Current number of shorts to cover. As far as I know, hands down, it's still 87 million is the last reported number. That's as far as I know. Long live Ethiopia. Can the hedge... I would say if they wanted to, I'm sure they could. But I don't know. I don't know if they would want to, and I don't know if they would. So, difficult to say, but I would say that, yeah, it could be possible. Dude, YouTube could change their rules at any time and tell you can't say the word short anymore. So then I would just have to say squeeze, and then they would squeeze would be a triggered word, and then we couldn't say squeeze anymore. So process switching from Robin to Ameritrade. What is the worst that I can expect right now? Something to go completely wrong with your transfer, and they can't find your shares. But dude, trust me, that's the completely worst thing you could find, and that's not going to happen. Freedom of speech, except on YouTube, when they can tell you what you can and can't say. GameStop squeeze with less due to the fact that the total number of shares volume considerably lower than AMC. We have to hold. Yes, Carissa. Man, I love it. I love it, guys. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to pay off my mortgage and so on. Best. Oh, but let's believe 100,000 will be going to be a millionaire. Matthew, I hope you make it to $1 million, man. I hope that every single person in here, I hope we have 423 millionaires sitting here, and that later on, well, on my birthday, right, every single one of us is a millionaire. We've got 420 millionaires in here, and it's going to be a very... Guys, I hope nothing but the best for every single person in here. Oh, you know, YouTube? Is Weeble going to go broke? I don't think that Weeble's going to go broke. This is a total technical play. Cater, that is correct. They shut down the chosen one trunk. They can shut down any of us. That is true. That is, yes, they can shut down any single person they want to. Trading AMC on Fidelity, is that a good broker, you think? I've never heard any complaints about Fidelity. A couple people said it's glitchy here and there, but I don't hear any. I don't hear many complaints about Fidelity. Hedge funds are good for... In what way are hedge funds good for the market? For the market as a whole? I don't know, but they're good for people who don't want to invest their own money and have no idea about the market. Hedge funds will gladly take a percentage for you and invest it for you because they don't care to gain or lose on it. They get that percentage. So they keep the market alive in that sense. There's a lot of people who would never invest their own money but would hand it over to the hedge funds to invest it for them. Remix DMX. Sean. Okay, somebody needs to remix DMX. Let's get it. Somebody fulfill Sean's request, please. Fidelity is definitely not user-friendly. Xavier, there is one of the first complaints I've seen about Fidelity. So, use Robinhood for Doge so I can scalp unlimited. There you go, Tony. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Unless Robinhood takes your sell button away. Tech, I mean, Google, YouTube. Oh, okay. Cater, I thought you meant technical, like a technical analysis play. Should a beginner invest in... I don't even know what coin that is, Davis. Never even heard of it. Dangerous coin, man, right? If you want to buy $10 and see what happens with it, that's up to you, but never even heard of it. Clever, did you get a haircut? Carissa, yes, cut my hair on Saturday. Thank you very much for noticing. I appreciate that. Just went up like crazy. Guys, man, I guess if you can find a coin the first day it comes out, then it's almost guaranteed to go up, isn't it? Looks smooth. Thank you, Carissa. I appreciate that. 7,300 shares. I'll hit 1 million. Very nice. Joe with a super chat. Let's see what Joe's got to say, guys. What's your sell limit? Or are you selling market? Joe, man, I don't have one set right now. I say that I'm very optimistic. I want to see it hit 1,000. Okay, I'll put it that way. I really want to see it hit 1,000. Now, when it gets to 1,000, am I guaranteed to sell? No, it's not like I'm going to see it at $950 and put a sell limit on 1,000 and then go for it. I'm going to have to see what's happening, man. And then if I feel like there's extreme volatility coming in, I might just click market and get out at that point if I think it's too nervous and we're dropping fast and I just want something to trigger. But show us what it is. Long live Ethiopia. I will name my newborn Popcorn. Oh, Clay Bro. Popcorn is probably a cooler name, but I appreciate the Clay Bro as well. Very good. Hopefully we can get a nice picture on Twitter. Maybe the hashtag Claybro or Popcorn. You guys decide. I guarantee they go with Popcorn, though. You post that on Reddit, they'll definitely tell you to go with Popcorn. Should you get out of Cash App? I don't know. I think there's better brokers than Cash App. Cash App's not a dedicated broker, so I don't see why you'd have a problem finding a better platform to invest in. If it sells for more than you invested, then you have beat the market. Sell at a number you are happy with and don't look back. If you guys can move on from the short squeeze and not look back, that you're happy with what you took from it, that is all I want to see. Guys, your price is completely personal. That is 100% correct, Sean. And I just hope that everybody is happy post-squeeze. Dude, you got to check out that coin. Seriously, it's hotter than expected in awesomeness. I will have to check it out. 35 shares. I'm waiting for $100,000 a share. Diamond handing. Let's go, Lesford. Let's go. I want to see 100,000 too. Tomorrow's price consolidate. Xavier, I'm hoping for follow-through. I'm hoping for follow-through today, and I'm going to test that 1450. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Hawks get slaughtered. Remember that. That is correct. Chris is just full of it today. I love it. I think Chris is like looking stuff up on Google. Are you going to diamond hand or paper hand, Clay? Turd. I will diamond hand it. I don't know if I can diamond hand it all the way to $100,000 a share, but I'm definitely going to be diamond handing. I'm not going to be paper handing at $20 a share for sure. Can't wait to have him model this. Let's go, Sean. Carissa says nope. Carissa just knows what she's doing. I love it. It's good calls. He's pretty bad to jump in on calls. Look, good calls. If you're trying to play calls for the short squeeze, then I would say the further off the expiration, the safer that call is going to be. But I mean, difficult. If you want to day trade AMC, some roughly in the money calls or whatever, I think there's a better way to day trade AMC than actually trading the stock, because I want to see people holding the stock. $1,000 is a pseudo squeeze. Maybe I'd still be happy with $1,000. If it's a fake squeeze, I can get back in. Would 100,000 bankrupt the economy? 100,000 would bankrupt the economy if every single person waited out for $100,000. But I don't think that every single person is going to wait that long. And I think that a couple people could, and we could see that price if a couple people wait out that long. But I don't think that I highly doubt that every single person waits out that long. I want to secure some more shares for when it rips. Oh, well then, Yeah, dude, I don't know. One of the strategies you could do is to play these call options with the support and resistance lines. 420 million, great number. That is a great number. So we don't need a buyer at $100,000 or more. Oh, we need a buyer at $100,000 if you want to see the price go to $100,000. If you want to see the price go to $100,000, the only buyer that you're going to see there is a hedge fund covering their short positions. So you would definitely need a buyer at that point to see that price. Yeah, what games on? Missed that one. Every trade is a buyer and a seller. That is correct. Whether it's a market maker or a actual buyer seller, you should keep. Missed that one. You should keep buying when the squeeze happens. Tony, I think that you don't. If you're here now, man, and you're tapped out, you got all the shares that you want. I don't think that you need to keep buying during the squeeze because I think there's going to be so much of that it's not going to be necessary for us to do. Celebratory is paying currently $7 a share for AMC and includes one Celebratory lemon every time you sell them. Share for $7. Yes. That is correct. If anybody wants to sell me a share for $7, I will easily buy a share of AMC for $7. I'm paying that. Keep buying till it hits 50. There you go, Sean. And see, if we all keep buying as it goes up too, and then these other guys that aren't in yet, they trigger their orders and they start buying and they start jumping on. That's the kind of stuff that we're waiting for. What's up, Ryan? Hey, bro. What's up, Ryan? You experienced a squeeze before that you participated in? Tom, I did not actually. I never pulled the trigger on GameStop. Okay, so no, I never actually pulled the trigger on GameStop, but it was something that I was watching very closely, and I don't know, man. I kind of. Everybody, I'm sure, regrets not pulling the trigger on GameStop if it's something that you were watching. So you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. What's up, bro? What's up, Eric? See my share for $2 million. Marcia. No. I can't buy it for $2 million at this point. Sorry. Won't get your shares back. Something. Exit plan. Jonas, I'm going to do a video on an exit plan, man. I'm going to do a video on a more focused exit plan. But I talk a lot about my exit plan being around $1,000 per share, watching volume, seeing what's going on, trying to be a little bit more conservative than some other people out there. But yeah, I can do a more focused video on that. Sorry, late bro. What's up, Big Tone? Glad you're in here. We won't be too much longer, guys. I think we're going to be in here about another 8 minutes or so. Go till 6 o'clock. Seems like a good time to go till. Got me involved with AMC. Had to become an ape. Rudy. Yeah, dude. When you see something and then you can only miss out once, man. And then think about it. If something else beyond AMC comes up after AMC, it's probably going to have a lot of focus too. When everybody realizes, oh, fool me once with GameStop, fool me twice with AMC, you're not going to fool me again with so-and-so following AMC. So let me tell you, it's FOMO. Matthew, that is fear of missing out. So all of these guys who are sitting on the sidelines right now thinking, well, there's a chance that AMC won't squeeze, so I'll just get in when it starts to squeeze. These are the guys that are going to be jumping in at higher prices saying, all right, well, it's starting to squeeze. I timed the squeeze. Let's jump in now. Late for the party. Glad you're here, party puppy. I'm out. Good luck, guys. SK, have a wonderful evening, man. We'll be signing off here pretty soon anyway. Thanks for the answer. Really enjoy your channel. Tom, thank you for being on here. I really appreciate the fact that you're here. And the fact that you guys are going to get me above 400 likes before we end the stream. That is very good of you. Thank you. Let's go. We starting to run. Are we starting to run a little bit? 389, guys. Let's keep it up. Great live stream, Clay. Thank you. Thank you for being here, SK. Always appreciate it, man. Always appreciate it. 13, guys, I want to break 14 so bad. Like, I'm sitting here. I want to break 14, but 6 o'clock, I got to get a video out. So I know that we're going to have to cut it here in a minute. I really want to see 14 before I cut it, though. No FOMO here. Marcia. Very good. Boom. Clay, how will we know or find out when the hedge funds get margin called? Hands down, I'm sure one of the reasons we're going to know is going to be all over the news once the hedge funds get margin called. But, dude, the price, when hedge funds get margin called, that's where you're going to see the price shoot up from prices that people like retail investors and institutional investors are not willing to buy AMC at. So yeah, there's nobody willing to buy AMC at $50 a share right now, knowing that it's trading. If we start to see ridiculous demand come in and these prices go really high, really fast, it's going to be safe to assume that AMC is squeezing. Almost there. Are we, Melissa? We almost to 14? Oh man, this is going to be perfect. If I can see 14 before we get off. Oh, come on. I want to see 14 before we sign off here. Chicago crime bosses. Yes. Just like Chicago crime bosses. Maybe. Opens above 14 tomorrow. We buckle our seatbelts. Head to the stars. My guys, let's go, James. I want to see 14. I want to test 14.50 tomorrow. I want to bust right through it. 14. Let's go. 13.95. 13.95. Come on, guys. Come on, 14. I love it. I love the sentiment in here. Everybody cheering for 14 right now. If we bust 14, I'm going to be pretty happy. Signing off at 14, $700,000 sell at $14. Don't worry, I'm gonna gobble up $1 million real quick. Let's go, Ryan. Gobble those $1 million. I want to see this. I want to see this bust right through 14. Those walls be fake. Come on. 13.95. Long live Ethiopia. After I hold to 100,000, they will automatically make me a citizen. Yes, they will. After you hold to 100,000, you are automatically. You can buy your citizenship very easily at that point. Should I tell friends to get into AMC now? John, here's my advice on that, man. Explain to them what's going on. If they got questions you can't answer, tell them to join the live stream. If they got questions I can't answer, somebody else in here smarter than me will be able to answer them. But look, man, don't just say, yeah, jump into AMC. Explain to them what's going on. And then if they make that decision themselves to get in, that's not on you at that point. You let them know. You led them to the AMC, and they made that decision. And that's the best thing that you could do. Kyle, USA, USA, USA. Told everyone share Clay's vid and told them it's a gamble. Hey, there you go, Sean. There you go. And then that's not on you, man. You know, if you're just sharing what you know about it, they can ask any questions they want to ask about it. And then they feel comfortable investing in it or trading in it. I say investing, but it's really a trade, guys. If they feel comfortable trading it, then that's the best thing you can do. So a squeeze is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Yes, those shares will be covered. And the faster they cover those shares, the faster the price is going to squeeze up. The more intense the squeeze will be. So those shares will be covered. That is correct, Addy. What time does aftermarket stop selling? 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And what will our market open up at? Already bought a kill Tia boy, all hooked up. Matthew, after hours closes at 8 p.m., I believe, and opens at, 4? So I don't know if that was the question you were asking about in the morning, but hopefully that answered the questions there. So fast forward, brother. I understand. No, you're good, Matthew. You're good. I can speak pretty intelligently about it, but tell everyone to do their own research beyond what I shared. Exactly, Sean. And that's like, dude, that's the best thing anybody can do. You know, I don't even feel comfortable telling people, just go buy AMC. I don't care if you sell your free shares on Webull and buy AMC with them because, look, that's, you know, you didn't have any money out of pocket. But when you start telling people to spend their money on something, tell them what they're spending their money on, and then if they make that decision, that's the best thing you can do. Going to Ed 14 Plus and After Hours, Clay, bro. Let's do it, Shadow. I really want to bust 14 before I sign off here, but I think we're going to sign off here in 2 minutes. Is there any website or something I can use to look at live volume so I can decide? Yeah, your broker's going to show live volume. Fernando, you can use Google, you can use Yahoo, you can use Bloomberg or Financial Times. Any of these sites, man, you're going to be able to see the volume on them. What are you using for your broker? I mean, you can see it on any brokerage account. Appreciate you no matter how much more. I got to get out of the squeeze. It's more than I had. DD214, that's a great way to look at it, guys. That's a great way to look at it. We're here to make money, and that's what we're going to do. Claybro just stopping by to say what's up. Thank you very much, Alan, for stopping by and say what's up. What's up to you too, man? Hope you're having a good evening. Found myself in an hour-long conversation on the dynamics of buying AMC. Oh, hands down, definitely, man. Me too. A lot of people get a little annoyed with me just sitting here talking about AMC. They're like, I don't, stocks. It's always stocks with you, man. Well, okay, AMC, great. But I don't know. I'm very interested in AMC. So Selling the dream. There you go, Paul. I will have to look up pseudo squeeze, Oaks. Definitely. Can't wait for my DD214. God, my buys won't go through. I don't know. Meh. Set a lower limit. Sure they'll go through later. Cleveland to the moon. Sean, have a good evening, man. Can you explain how the price will look during the squeeze? It will be very volatile and can go as high as you can imagine. That's easily how to summarize the price of the squeeze, but just know that it's going to be very volatile. Look, guys, we've been here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. It is 6 o'clock. We're right at that 14 mark. I would have loved to have passed it, but we're going to sign off so I can get a video up and get that out here pretty quick. Look, go check out the video. It might not apply to everybody, but go give it a like anyway. Let YouTube know that I'm not a shill, and we still have a lot of fun in the video, so don't forget to watch the video as it comes out. If you're subscribed but you haven't turned on notifications, make sure to turn on those notifications. Really helps. And Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter. And as we sign off, guys, as I'm going through all of this, if you want a quick shout out, if you want to say that you're new, brand new, you subscribe to the channel, you just want to shout out in general, whatever, make sure to hit up the chat right now. And I try to shout you guys out as we're signing off. But, yeah, I really hope that... Oh, hold on. I think I missed a super chat. Horizon, thank you for the super chat. Have a good evening, Clay. Eat well, sleep well. Thank you very much, Horizon. I appreciate that. Have a great weekend. Great evening. Nick says, have a great evening. I'm new. About me out. Hey, Vigilante. Shout you out, man. You got a shout out, Vigilante. You are not new. Thank you, bro. Fernando, absolutely. Ryan is new, $14. Just sub you, Adi. Thank you very much. Or Addy, happy night. Kyle, good night to you. I'm not new. Nick is not new. Nick F is not new. Definitely something about. Wow, yeah, Vigilante. I think he meant shout out, maybe. Great stream, fellow you. Or Take the Money is still here. Guys, Take the Money had a good stream this morning. Absolutely. I was hanging out with him for a while. Definitely. I'm new. Big Leonard is new. Newborn. Loving it. Michael, very good to have you in here. Clay, I don't care what you say about me. You're the man. Manny, you don't care what they say about me, right? Okay, yeah. Good. I don't care what they say about me either. Thank you very much, Manny. I appreciate that. Good night, Gregory. Always killing it. You're killing it. NY Momo, you're killing it. 81 Vet here. Love it. Party Puppy, love it. Did you 11, 12, 5 calls? When would you sell them? Very difficult to say, man. Very difficult to say. I think that you're... I don't know. I think let's see if we can test this 1450 again. Then you can make the decision from there. Hit that like. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button before you leave, guys. Absolutely. Bro for life. Hands down. I'm loving it, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thanks to both Clays. Oh, yeah, Herb. Herb was in the other Clays live stream this morning. So that's why he said both Clays. All right, guys, let's see. Twitter, you know about it. Webull link in the description, you know about it. Brand new Amazon affiliate link in the description as well. The only thing on there is the hair stuff I use in my hair. So if you want to, I know Claybro's hair isn't in the chat today, but if you want to check that out, go to check that out. And then finally, last reminder, let's get the likes to 469. If you could do it before you leave, that'd be awesome. The last reminder, May 26th, make sure to show up. No like for you today. Marcia, no! Make sure to show up for the live stream on May 26th and watch all of the videos that come out leading up to that date, because we're going to have a lot of giveaways on May 26th. That's my birthday. We're going to have a lot of fun, and a couple ways you can win: sharing the videos during the week and use like tagging on Twitter and whatever. Sharing the videos during the week. We're going to have some random giveaways during the stream, subscribing, and yeah, we're going to come up with some fun games. So just make sure to stay active the rest of this week and see everything that's going on. You're not going to want to miss it. Look, I don't know if we're going to go on. It'll be probably between 3 to 5, the live stream as normal, Norman. And we might it might be during the day. I might try to come on a little bit during the day too, just to have some fun. But definitely the normal time, 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. And get some bro shirts going out there. A lot of bro stuff. And if you don't win something and you want to buy something, they'll be available on that as well. So Claybro's hair better be Claybro's hair than Rich Greenfield's chin. Yes. Or his neck, right? Need to shave your neck. I know people have told me that's hurt. It's not itching yet, so I don't need to shave it yet. Ooh, you know it. All right, guys, we are out of here, man. All of you guys have a wonderful evening. And how do we sign off? If you want to say it with me, you can say it with me. So until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Oh, Marcia, how did I post something 50 times? Oh, we didn't. So Until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.